Recording straight away. Nice. Hi everyone. Hope you guys are doing incredibly. We have Balance, we have TN, we have Wayne, we have Jamin, we have Evelyn asking how to send your homework. Now, to send your homework is very simple. On the week 4 video, there is a link where you can put your homework in there. So every week you kind of want to come on here and you kind of want to prepare companies that is increase their guidance and you want to attach at least 5 quarters. Yeah, and you have to put it on there. Cool. So let's see what else have we got. We got hello Harriet. Nice, nice. So looking forward to see your homework today. So we can have our sessions as well. We have Balas, we have or one-to-ones as well. Harriet. Cool. So we have Balas, we have Bart here. Nice to meet you the other day, Bart. We have Bev, we have Camila, we have Chihang, we have Davey, we have Dennis, we have Asen, we have Edward, Evelyn, Harriet, Henry, Jamel, Mario, Nico, Mario. Also looking forward to your Tuesday homework. So you can also book for your one-to-one. You have Rani's as well asking how to copy and paste Sanjay, Sarasuki, T, and Victor, and Wayne. Nice, beautiful people. Cool. So what I'm gonna do right now, we are going to let's look get started almost straight away. Now, today's session is going to be very simple. Yes, today's session is going to be very simple. Today's session, we're literally going to talk about some really simple stuff. Yep. So let's have a look real quick. Today's session we're going to talk about some really powerful stuff. We are almost at the time of the year right now where we are expecting something to happen in the economy real quick. Yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about mainly today. So let's just share our screen real quick to see what is actually happening. How do I share my screen? Cool. So yeah, so today we mainly talk about what happened to the economy right now. We are almost at the stage of the economy right now where we are expecting some really nice correction to happen. Yeah, you can see the rate today. Most of the stocks are really in red, which is really good for our as investors and traders, especially for people who hasn't bought anything before. And any good traders and investors know market crash is where you have the opportunity to make the most money because two things. Even Warren Buffett, even the richest investors around the world, even me myself, we will be wanting to add more positions into the market. So this market crash is really nice time for you to get into the market. And when the market correct at least 10% from its all-time high or even 15% from the all-time high. Yeah. So today is not big, it's not a big crash, it's just a small coming down like that. Yeah. But let's have a look at our analysis real quick right now. So before you do anything, you really kind of want to start with FSP 500 first. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So we talk about it quite many times, but I just want to repeat that again. Yeah, just so that you're completely knowing how to do this in the proper way. As I said before, no matter what you are doing, you kind of want to, no matter what happened to the economy, even we have a internet bubble in 2000, we have a financial crisis crash around 40% there, internet bubble 40%, corona crisis 40%, inflation crisis 30%, market keeps going higher and higher. So I want to say the one say it owning stocks is a very good things to do, especially owning some trending up stocks. You are very rarely gonna lose money. You're almost never gonna lose money if you own some really great trending up stocks. Yeah, that has been going the EPS that has a that you use every single day, just to make it very easy for you. If you bought any stocks that if you look at your bank statement that you use almost every single day, you probably pay for Apple every single day, you pay for Netflix, you pay for a little bit of Amazon every single day, you probably pay for MasterCard, Visa, a lot of things that you really love. And if you own some really great stocks like that, chances are that you use every single day, even though you're in different countries, you're in the UK right now, but you found yourself using some American companies. Those company chances are not just you, and a lot of people are paying for them as well. So chances are these stocks are very strong. Just to make it very easy, so write that down. If you want to own any stocks, make sure you kind of one of these stocks. Look at your bank statement. to look at these are the stocks you actually own, you actually use. If you like Domino pizzas for some reasons, or you like some other things, just look at them really, really carefully. Yeah, those stocks. Chances are they've been trending up big, big time. And if you own some index, as I say, if you own some index, never really sell your index. Yeah, never really sell your index. Suki was asking, what to own and stuff like that. So just write that down. Never ever sell your index no matter what happened. Oh, what if the market crashed 40%? What if the market crashed 40%? Should I sell my index then? No, you don't. What do? You add more positions only. Most people do not know that. Most people learn that the hard way. You only add more positions. Yeah, during that stage of the economy. So I said that you never really lose money in stocks if you're not using leverage. That's a key part. You're not using leverage. That means you're not using spread betting. You're not using CFD. Yeah, because spread betting and CFD requires you to be like time the market every single minute, every single hour. That can be a bit dangerous. But if you're just using on share dealing, it's perfect for you. But carry on. So yeah, so I want to say congratulations to a lot of you who joined my training quite some time ago. You joined my training during a lot of extreme fears. You hold some stocks. We asked you to buy some stocks. We always ask you to get into that some stocks during extreme fear. And today everything is all-time high. So you have made big money. Yeah, you would have made big money. Obviously, for students who just joined, you haven't really experienced any extreme fear yet, and that's absolutely fine. Because let me just show you something. In 2000 and Corona crisis, yeah, like let's pretend if you've been buying, but like there's no extreme fear during these five years, as well, 1996 to 2000. There's no extreme fears in these 3 years time. Market keep going higher and higher and higher, but you only need one time for the market to crash really nicely, and you're gonna get 3 to 5 months back of discount. Yeah, you're gonna get 3 to 5 months back of discount, which is quite incredible if you really think about it carefully. Yeah, you get 3 to 5 months back worth of discount, and then same thing with this internet bubble. Yes, you might miss out 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year. You might think that, oh, there's nothing for me to buy. But you only need really nice crash for you to get back 10 years worth of discount. This 2008 financial crisis, they get 10 years back. So anyone who started trading 10 years in this 10 years time, you might as well just start here. You understand? Same thing with this corona crisis. When the corona crisis came, where is it? Let's have a look. Yeah, when this corona crisis came, we go all the way back to around 5 years, 4 to 5 years of worth of discount. That means reality, you might be like, well, 4 years I have nothing to buy. But when it crashes, you go back to the same place. So very, very lucky. Similar to this inflation. Inflation crash, and it goes back to 2 years time. Inflation is 2020, 21. Yeah, it goes back to two years time, 1 to 2 years time. Now, yes, even though you have nothing to buy around, but when it's a crash though, when it's crash, chances are you're gonna go back to 1 year time worth of discount. So everything that you felt like you're just wasting your time waiting for the market to crash, when it's a 1 year time, you will have a great, great time. Make sense? So I'm going to say well done to a lot of you. Now, let's go into our technical analysis right now. This is just 10% of what we do, but you kind of have to learn this as well. So first, you go to weekly chart. You can go to monthlies as well, but you do a really nice kind of uptrend there. Yeah, I hope you remember the criteria to how to draw uptrend. If you don't remember, watch the week two videos again. Yeah, the larger time frame, the wider time frame, a lot of spread as well as less steep. Now, the three criteria. Now, and then you try to draw a little bit just the nearer ones as well. So this is the nearer one saying that it's likely to bounce off this trend line all the time, which it kind of did. But this is not a very strong trend line. Okay, it's not a very strong trend line. Now you go daily time frame, you try to draw your third step, which is your support and resistance line. So obviously we could have one here, 5800. This is okay. Like it goes back to like October time, and we talked about the resistance the other day, where it's more likely gonna bounce off. So its chances looks like it might bounce there really nicely, bounce that down, and then you kind of have these a few support just right there, and a few support, oops, right there. So yep, so that's kind of what happened. right now at this moment in time. Yep, waiting for the really, really bounce, kind of coming down. So the market, if you look at it carefully since Tuesday. Yep. Tuesday, when we recognize it's kind of in the middle, the market was kind of in the middle of nowhere. So right now it started to be at the resistance line. So a lot of the trades that we recommended on Tuesday last week, you will see that we are supposed to be in the middle. Like SP 500 was in the middle the other day. So this was last week. So a lot of the trades kind of going nowhere for last week at the moment. Yeah. But now is where the trade really is doing something. Okay. That means probably today onwards, the trades that you really want to go, like going down, whatever that is, really, really makes sense. Okay. It will probably start this yeah, from today onwards because we are now at the resistance line. So a lot of the trades that you kind of buy didn't go down to the place that you want or didn't go as much down is because the market was actually going high up last week. Now, set number five, you want to put your, what's that called? You want to put your, let me think. You want to put your indicators. So let's put some indicators. So we've got Bollinger Band is quite nice. Yep, that's Bollinger Band. That's the only thing that I want to put on at this moment in time. Some people keep asking me about volume indicators. You can back test to see how it works. So you can see when there's a strong peak here. Can you see the volume spike up here? This is kind of like sign for reversal. Spike peak, big spike of volume a lot of times is a kind of a time for a a nice reversal. Coming down, you can see there's a big spike. Now we haven't got really any big spike kind of going on. Let me see. Whenever it crashes, let's say have a big spike. Not really. Yep, not really. Is the big spike of these indicators a lot of times are a reversal pattern for to buy. Can you come back down? Can you see a big spike of indicators? Sorry, this volume. That means a lot of people are going in to buy them as well. So the market started to come up massively. So you want to pay attention to the volume indicators when it's time to get all in. You see this big spike is out here. Yeah, one of the highest volume you ever seen. This is a candle, and it went up really nicely since then. Yeah. So on these strategies, you can see there's a big spike here. Yeah, the volume was big spike and it started to go up really nicely since kind of then. Okay, you have to combine kind of everything together. Don't just use just one only. The volume indicator is just to tell you that there's a lot of interest of people coming in. Yeah, there's a lot of interest of people coming in. It's not going to be 100%, but 90% of the times you can see like that, 80 to 70 like that. You see? Coming down, there's a big spike, all of big interest kind of going in just like that. Yeah, cool. So right now we didn't see any things going on, which is normal. You should only speak a big spike of volume. What do you mean by big spike of volume? That goes to weekly, so you can see in the normal way. You can see this big spike of volume just right there. That's to signal a reversal. Yeah, this is what 2020. Okay, this is Corona time. Let's see a little bit more. There's a big spike of volume here. Push it up. Normally, a big spike of volume is kind of like a sign for a reversal. Coming down, big spike of volume, start to going up. Similar here. Coming down, big spike of volume. So what about right now? Let's shoot right now. Right now, we don't really have a lot of things going on right now. So that's okay. It's cool. So yeah, so on our Bollinger Band though, remember Bollinger Band is like a band. Whenever it crosses up here, it tends to pull back down. Yeah, crosses up here, pull back down. Right now, we kind of want the band to crosses this band up here so it can pull back down a little bit. Can I say crosses up above, pull back down? So let's just wait for it. If you're in the middle, you can do nothing. You can go celebrate. You can just prepare for your guidance. You only do things when it's at the top. So when it's at the top, when SP 500 come down, chances are most of your stocks is going to come down as well. Yeah? Chances are most of your stock is going to come down as well. Now, what I'm going to do right now, let's go into, so that's kind of what happened based on our indicators. Now, if you are kind of ready, to kind of buy some stocks, yeah, what I recommend, especially for students on the higher level, you kind of get ready, you kind of want to get ready to do something. I recommend you to set your pending orders almost right now. Yes, what do you mean? So if you kind of get ready to like put your cash in and top up a little bit, it's because you want to start putting your pending orders in. Or which level should I put my pending orders in? You can put your pending orders in each of the support line that you think is worth it for you to buy. So you want to have at least, first of all, you want to have at least 6 months worth of discount. So let's say today's price is right now here. Let's pretend you want to get in at least, this support line just right here. This will be just August time. Yeah, August, April time. You ask yourself, will you be happy if you have 6 to 12 months worth of discount? So this is where you put a pending orders in just right here. Yeah, so kind of find the pending orders in because when the stock price crash later on, you might not have the confidence to buy. Okay, I want to repeat. When the market crash kind of later on, you might not have the confidence to buy just like that because it can be very scary when the market really, really crash. You'll be like, ooh, what's happened? Yeah. I also would be putting pending orders into our Brazil stock. So wait for the crash down to this 2230, crash down just right there. It's a support really nice. You can see Brazil's been a really nice channeling line and it's an index, so you're not going to lose money on that if you're patient enough. Yeah. And you don't really want to use using leverage on this like that. Yeah. So wait for it to come back down just right there, the nice support line. If you're using leverage, you have to be very, very precise. Okay. All of your other things have to be so precise. Okay. For beginners, you don't need to use CFD, you don't need to use spread betting, just use normal share dealing or eToro leverage like one, which is no leverage, and they don't charge you daily charges. Okay. Now, what's the next? The next is look at our other strategy real quick. So let's have a look. This is really important. Whenever you buy and sell, you must make sure you do this. Most people learn it the hard way. So now we are at a neutral stage, very similar to last week. We're just at a neutral stage. So it's still a stage where you're not supposed to do many, many things. As I said before, if you try to do anything during this stage of the economy, you're probably not gonna do really, really well. Okay? If you do things on the neutral stage of the economy, if you're trying to act when do neutral stage, you're probably not gonna do really, really well. This is a stage where you are reaping your profits. So we don't really recommend you to buy anything here. You don't really buy anything here. You don't really buy anything here. The only place you kind of be looking to buy is kind of during extreme fear. Yeah. Oh, what if I found a lot of trades that is go to the place that I want and stuff like that? The guidance says yes and stuff like that. Well, you kind of had to mentally prepare it's gonna go back to the place that you want. Yeah. If you want to short trades though, you want to short trades. Um, let's have a look. Timeline. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so this is kind of the best place for you to kind of buy. If you really, really want to short some trades, you wanted to short some trades, and this is it. If you're acting in the stage where the economy is not on your side, your position size just has to be so minimum. You have to be so small. You just have to do it for fun. Just to do it for the sake of doing it. And you need to know that even though you make money, you shouldn't think that you are making money. You should just think it's a kind of luck. Yeah, as I say it before, you drunk and you drive and the police didn't catch you. That doesn't mean that it's fine to drive when you're drunk. It's just that you're lucky that day. Yeah, that just mean that you're quite lucky that day. So that's what happened. Yeah, you really buy all in during extreme fear stage. You can use some leverage when it comes to really, really small amount. When it comes to really, really low kind of value. Let me just show you real quick. Where is it? Yep, this is it. So you should have this very, very well. So you can see whenever the economy is kind of at the, extreme fear stage, the blue is extreme fear, market tends to go up really nicely. Blue stage, when it comes to just below 15, market kind of goes up really nicely. That's where you at your positions no matter what happened. Yeah, you kind of dollar cost averaging at your position just right there. Yeah. Um, what about shorting? Can you see when the market was kind of at this is the blue line is where the fear stage. Let me just show you the real website. So if you go to my website, you will see it. So that one. What is this? Cool. Let's look at all. Um, okay. So you will see during this stage, the blue line is the fear and greed. Yeah, it's a fear and greed index. So you can see here, purchase up, you're doing so you top up, you make a lot of money. Doing you top up here, you can make a lot of money like that. Yeah. You top up here, you make a lot of money like that. It's not gonna be exact minute it go up. So you have to dollar cost averaging. You have to keep spending your money just right then. Here, it went up really nicely. This is all the fear stage. Yeah, it went up really nicely. Here as well. Here's as well. You top up. Just you keep adding positions just right there. Really don't care about anything. Don't care about what everyone says. You just go on to add your position. Don't care about what I say because during extreme fear, everyone is gonna be super scared. He's gonna be so scared. Everyone's gonna be super scared. So you don't need to care about anyone. You don't even ask questions. You don't say, "Oh, we're in extreme fear now. What should I do? Should I keep it? Should I do it?" You don't even ask questions. You just click it. Yeah. Let me show you again. How many times out of 10 times you're gonna get it right or wrong? So look here. These are all the extreme fear. Can you see this is an index of 20? Just to show you what it meant when this index is at 20. Just here you have 25, 02 to 20. If you're not sure, just look at here. 052 to 20. Yeah. I'm gonna plant a seed on you right now because later on you're gonna be like, oh, oh, oh. Okay. So here you can see here. Yeah, you can see here. No matter what happened, like this is like that and there, you know. If you bought it today, you are all-time high. Same thing here. Yes, it's not gonna be that minute. You're gonna be quite scared. Oh, it keeps coming down. Oh, I bought it, but it keeps coming down. Yes, it's gonna keep coming down. But eventually you saw it, it went up. Okay? This is almost there. Similar here. Yes, it's not, it did came down a little bit. Can you see this is the whole bunch of extreme fear? Came down, but eventually it went all the way back up. So yeah, so I'm telling you right now, a lot of people is going to be panic. Oh, is it time to do something? Is it time? What should I do? I'm telling you right now what to do. Okay, so you can see here, because at that moment in time, the whole world is going to be very panic. The news is going to come in. Everyone is going to be super panic like they have never seen before. So I'm just going to tell you right now what to expect. Here, kind of here. Yes, look, even though you bought it here, I'm just going to show you a very, very interesting place. Even you bought it here, it continues to go down. You bought it, so this is the only place. This is when the PE ratio is super high. Okay, I would say this is the only time. Let me just show you. So it's not going to be 100%. You can see it here. Okay, let me just draw another color. You can see here, this is extreme fear just right here. Oops. Let's just do this. Yeah, this is the only time. These two. So if you bought it there, okay? So that's kind of what happened. Yeah. So you want to align things with all together. Okay. Let's go to the next one. So just be careful of that. And then also you want this opening insider to kind of cross as well. So it hasn't crossed yet. It hasn't actually been crossing. The last time it's almost crossed is July time. Almost crossed is kind of like September time, which is kind of like a bottom of the market. Now we're waiting for it to cross. Okay. Now we've also looked at, let's see, the next one we'll be looking at is, let's see, number IG sentiment, Charles Schwab, the crypto, and the NAAIM. A lot of people keep asking me about this Forex sentiment. Now, you just have to back test them. You kind of take a screenshot all the time, you back test them. So let's draw it again. The more you see, the more you're gonna get better. So I'm gonna draw. What I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw a line. So see that whenever we reach here, market's come down a little bit. So we're waiting for you to kind of reach that line. It's not that yet. It's kind of in the middle, just right there. Hmm. But last time we were here, market came down. Okay, so we have a market coming down kind of there going on. Okay, that's what it's showing. There's one more we can look at from sentiment side, which is this at the bottom here. Let's see. This is so this is a good time to buy when it's peak. Right now, it's kind of the bottom there. Okay, cool. Mm, okay, these are all okay. We are at neutral stage for our cryptos as well. For people who wants to get into crypto, you want to wait for it to come back to this stage. Yeah, this is our fear stage. The last one is NAAIM. It's kind of in the middle. We want it to go all the way down to buy, to sell, kind of when it's the higher just right there. Okay, you can kind of do the peak would be nice. Cool. So now let's go to our season real quick, which is our rhythm. Let's go on here. What's that? So, so look at February time. Let's see. Cool. So you can see that kind of at the end of February, which is almost where we are right now, historically, almost without exception. This is 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Almost most of the time it just went down really nicely like that till the mid of March. Okay. So this is kind of the downturn of the market. So if you're holding any buying stocks using a lot of leverage, you probably want to close them. Using a lot of leverage stocks, very tricky stocks. Yeah. However, if you are using some like index and share dealing, you can continue to hold forever. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, it's a downturn kind of going on end of February showing us there. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna see something real quick. I'm gonna find the election time. 5 years on average. Let's look at some election time real quick. 2020, that's 2025. Is this one? Odd years. Okay, you've got odd years. 2025 is kind of the odd years. So we kind of have a quick pullback on the odd years in the middle of month February. This is the odd years, 2019. And then we've got what about 1 year after the election? Let's just see. 1 year. I think this is one. Um, let's see. 1 year after the election. What happened to the stock? 2020, 21. Let's see. Probably this one. Yeah. So, yep, telling us that to get ready during kind of this stage, the March time. Yeah. So of the stocks that you saw that was really nice, the nice PE ratio, stocks been trending up really nicely. You want to get on it. Yeah. You kind of get ready kind of the mid-March time to kind of go all in at that moment. Okay, cool. So let's go into some of the stocks that we recommended the other day. So as we said, because SP 500 went up quite nicely. So yeah, it actually went up for the last week. Yeah, it went up quite nicely. So all of the stocks that we actually recommended to short last week will kind of be in a sideways position. Yeah, because I personally think today is probably the time where things are supposed to start to react to go to the place where you kind of want because we are kind of reaching the middle of February kind of today. Yeah, so let's look at some of the stocks. So we recommend American Airline. Some is asking is pending order and limit order is the same. Yeah, they're very similar. So American Airline, you can see this right here. We are there. So last week, we recommend to short American Airline for what reason? Let's have a look. Yep, just right there. It's like coming out quick, slowly like that. Suddenly Monday started a big one going on. So it's still gonna be a shorting trades. Okay? It's still gonna be a shorting trade. What's the reason? Check seasonally, check to see what happened to the stock when the guidance is like that. Yeah, you kind of want to check it step by step to see kind of what happened like that seasonality wise. So you can go onto my website to check what happened to this stock normally during this stage of the economy. So you just go on where we find companies, and American Airline. So we are in February time. You can see February American Airline is kind of gone. Almost every single time February time is kind of finished for American Airline. Yeah. Just then. What about the guidance? Short check seasonality. Yeah, check the guidance as well. We didn't get to check the guidance. Yeah. Now, for those who do not know how to do the guidance, this session, I'm probably going to show you how to do the guidance. For those who already know it already, it will be a refresher. When I say check the guidance, first you have to provide me at least 5 quarters of the data. I don't care how you put it. You can copy and paste. If you don't know how to copy and paste, you can send me in a normal way. Just put at least 5 quarters of guidance going on. Remember, it has to be a present tense. Okay, so we can see what actually happened to this. Okay, provide me 5 quarters kind of guidance for American Airline. Should we do American Airline? Okay, let's do American Airline right now. Okay. Um, so let's do American Airline. We're gonna design watch list today. So let's designing watch list. So today is gonna be a watch list design session. I normally do this watch list design session during certain economy stage, during extreme fear. Okay, where I will actually personally spend my time to go through the trade step by step. It's gonna be very time consuming. It's gonna be very boring. But this is where I personally find trades to get on, to get in as well. Yeah, so this is called the watch list design session. Normally, I do it during stage of the economy when it's about really extreme fear stage of the economy or extreme greed stage of the economy when there's something kind of going on. Yeah. So watch list means getting ready. Okay. We're gonna tell you the price point and stuff like that. That's kind of what happened. So let's go straight away and do this American airline at the moment. So you want to learn how I do this? Do I record a session? You want to learn how I do this so you can do it yourselves as well. Okay. So it's very boring, as I say already. This is only for students who kind of done week 4 and week 5. And no more on the higher level, we kind of do it together there as well. Yeah. So before that, for those who are new, step what we have done just now is kind of a recap of week 2 and week 3. Now we're gonna go to week 4 and week 5. So if you don't understand this, it's fine, because you haven't watched week 4 and week 5 yet. Okay, now let's go straight into it right now. So if I'm going to go to American Airline, I want to find whether it's good buy or not. I will look at my checklist real quick. First, I want to look at my sentiment. So I'm always waiting for the extreme fear to happen. So if it doesn't, I will put my pending order slightly lower because I want to take into extreme fear into consideration. Okay, if I'm looking to buy, if I'm looking to sell, then it's a different story. Okay. If I'm looking to sell, I will be waiting for an extreme, like a bit of greed stage of the economy kind of going on, waiting for that. The jackpot is when everything says yes. I would say that 25% to 25 points for each of them. And then I want to make sure the PE ratio is super high. And then I want to make sure the rhythm says really nice. What happened the months after? I want to also make sure the guidance is really, really nice as well. That's what I'm going to do. So let's go straight into it right now. So American Airline, I literally go to the company, American Airline, and I type investor real straight away. Okay. I type investor straight away. And then I go through step by step. The very, 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 very boring. Go to financial results. And you go on here, and I click 5 quarters straight away. Okay, so I'm going to click one, I'm going to click two, I'm going to click three, I'm going to click four, and straight away I'm going to click four as well. 5 quarters, four, three, two, one, four, straight away. Okay, financial result. This is the, and then once you've done that, you have to start screenshotting everything and put in the Excel sheet. I'm going to show you how to do it. So this is the guidance. Okay, this is what the guidance says. So I'm going to read the guidance real quick. Present forecast excluding company expect first quarter adjust loss expect full year to be on the 1.7 to 2.7. Okay, this is it. The full year 1.7 to 2.7. Now, because it's of expect full year, because it's a full year, now I want at least 3 years of quarters. Okay, 3 years of quarters. So for those who are new, just to make sure very clear, this is what happened when you talk about guidance. When you go to Q4, you are looking at next year of quarter. You're looking at 25. But when you go to Q3, 2, 1, and 4, these are all 24. 2024. And then another one, 3, 2, 1, 4 again. These are all 23. So what I need to do now, I want to have at least year to year quarters. I want this quarter, I want this Q4 to see what is the improvement of this year. I want another Q4 to see what is the improvement of this year. Q4 to improvement. What I can't really go Q4 and Q3 because it's a different year. I cannot compare like that. It's a different year. So in order to see different years, I have to compare 3 times. One, two, three. I need Q4 here, Q4 here, and Q4 here. Raven, why can't I compare Q3? You can, but normally 2, 3, 2, 1, 4 is where you compare all bunch together because it's the same year. Okay? You compare all 3, 2, 1, 4 together because it's the same year. Because Q4 is going to talk about 2024 full year. Q1 is going to talk about 2024 full year. Q2 is going to talk about 2024 full year. Q3 is going to talk about. So you can compare all of that together. It's very easy to make money like that. Only in Q4 is a tricky stage because it's a different year. The Q4 is talking about a new year now. It's talking about 2025. And because it's a new year, it's quite unfair for me to compare these because these are all for 2024. So I want to see historically every single year what happened to the market. Do I always increase 20%? Do I always increase 20% and stuff like that? If it just increase 10% this time, I will be like, this year is not as good. Yeah. So this is a whole overall picture. I want to repeat it again for those who are completely new. You might not get it, but I want to repeat it again. Listen very carefully right now. Q4, let's say 2022. Okay, this is Q4. What guidance are they going to give me? They're going to give me 2023 guidance. Okay, now Q1, 2023. What guidance is going to give me the full year? They're not going to give me next year guidance. They're going to give me the same year guidance, which is 2023, because it's not finished yet. Q2, 2023. What guidance is going to give me? It's going to give me this guidance. I'm supposed to design the watch list because I'm spending a lot of time to explain right now. But it's fine. I don't make sure you understand it. Q3, 2023. What guidance is it going to give me? It's going to give you this. So what does that mean? That means that, let's say in the beginning of the year, I said I'm going to make 3 million. Now, next quarter again, I said that the whole year I'm going to make 3 million again. So, okay, I'm going to make 3 million again in next year. But Q3, I say I'm going to make 10 million. Wow. It's a very, very big signal. It's time to buy, isn't it? So you will go all in at this stage because every single quarter is talking about 2023. You're just going to make three, but suddenly you say you're going to make 10. So that's big stage. Yeah. And then what happened next? And you go to Q4, 2023. In this stage, because it's Q4 already, the year is almost end. They're not going to give you 2023 again because it's almost end. So what happened? They're going to give you a new year. They're going to give you 2024. So you can't really compare this Q4 to Q3. Why? Because here is all the same year. So it's the same full year data. This is gonna be a different year already. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna compare 2024 to 2023 to see what's the difference. See if it's big or not. And you compare 2022 as well to see Because if let's say this year I increased 50%, and then 2023 I increased 50%, but now 2023 to 4 to 5, 2024 to 2025, I decreased 30%. Obviously, it's gonna be a good short, isn't it? Yeah. So that's kind of what happened. So all you need to know is in the Q4, you just have to be careful. You have to draw this. Draw this very carefully. This is the understanding of everything. Okay. Most people will not know it. I will say probably all of you in this training will not know about this. Okay, unless you are on the proper level with the training. Okay. So just write that down real quick. So what's the conclusion? The conclusion is just remember Q4, one, two, three is talking about the same full year. So it's very easy to make money because they are talking about same full year of 2023. But when it comes to Q4, you kind of have to go to different year. Okay? Q4 is a different year. So what do I compare Q4 with? You compare Q4 with the actual result and then you do another year. So Q4, 4, 3, 2. This is the year. You do year 2024, 2023, 2022. I will show you exactly what I meant right now. So American Airline right now training starts. American Airline right now, because they are giving me a whole new year. This is Q4 now, the whole new year. So they're telling me the difference was what? Let me have a look. The difference is 1.7 to 2.7. Okay. Okay. This is they're expecting to 1.7. Now, a lot of people will just go back to, last time, where is it? Look at the guidance 1.3, then 1.6. They'll be like, okay, that's kind of what happened. Okay. So, and then they keep going back and back. You don't have to keep going back and back. And then what else? 1.7, where is it? Yep, 0.7 to 1.3, and then stuff like that. Okay. We don't really have to go back and back like that. So the only thing we need to look at is to look at. So let's see. This is 1.7. This is 1.3. So it's kind of increasing like that. Guidance is 2.2. Okay, very easy now. So what we're gonna do now, yes, you have to put all the 8 quarters. Now, Q4 is a tricky stage. You kind of have to put all of the year out. But to make it easier, I'm probably gonna put just Q4, Q4, Q4 like this. So let's do that. Do this Q4, do this Q4, do this Q4. So in the Q4 of last time, we were at 2, okay? 2.5. Now another Q4 of last year was at 2. So it's kind of always 2, 2.5, 2.25. So let's look at what happened to the stock market during this stage. This is in January 25th. That. So let's have a look. January 25th. When the guidance dropped. So here. Okay. It went down, but it came back up again, and then suddenly gone back down like worse than we've seen before. Let me show you. Look, 2.5 drops to 2.25. Now it's kind of 1.7. Yeah. So obviously it's dropped as well. But last time when it dropped, it's not dropping so big. So this we actually have to put all the 8 quarters. Q4 we have to put at least 12 quarters in. So I'm gonna put the 12 quarters in right now. Okay. I'm gonna show you how to do it in Excel so you can do it yourself next time as well. Okay. This is gonna take a lot of time, but we're gonna do that. Okay. It's gonna take quite a lot of time, but we're gonna do it. So let's see. This is what you're gonna do it properly. Okay. Because I'm explaining. So this is actually how I start. So when I start, I will put a new Excel sheet using putting my name and stuff like that. So I'm going to type American Airline just right there. American Airline. Okay, that's how you're going to do it in the proper way. So just zoom it in like that. So we're going to do every single quarter. We're going to put that all in. So let's do this. Let's start from the most latest quarter, which is this. You put a date. You just put the whole thing in like that, copy and paste like that. And then you just put the whole thing in. As I said, this is going to be a boring because you actually see exactly how we do it, but really, really powerful. It's like you keep seeing, and then the next one there, gonna put the year in as well. Put this in third quarter. Yep. People always ask me, "Oh, how do you do it? How do you do it?" I'm showing you how to do it right now. Start. Go to the official website and start there and do that. Normally, when you do it, it will take like 15 minutes once you get a hang of it. Copy like that and put it like that. That's a real way of how you do it. When you find the guidance, that's what I want to see. Everyone from now onwards, please send me in this format. Like that, like that. Okay, April, like that. At least 12 quarters because Q4 is a very tricky one. You kind of need a lot of quarters for Q4. When I say you have to actually do it, that's what happened. And you go in there. Same, you just want the guidance. Mhm. So I stop at Q4. So I'm going to continue to pull that all up. All of this. So let's continue Q3, Q2, Q1. So we have one, this is a four quarter, 8 quarter. I want 12 quarters at least. So you can kind of see. The best part is you start from the origin. You want to reflect to the price every single time. What happened to the price whenever I do it? Okay, you want to reflect back to the price. This is copy and paste, literally. Because there are two things you need to get good at. The first is to get good at finding the information. The second thing you want to get good at is analyzing it. So we're finding information right now. A lot of people will not be able to do this stage. You'll be surprised. If I don't, let's see. Remember, find the name of the companies and do it like this. Go to Market Screener, find the name of the companies and do it like this. This is the official way of how you do it. And then pretend what you know about each of these prices and see what you would have done on each of these prices. If you can draw the graphs and put an arrow in each of the graphs and each of these guidance, did you predict the price correctly? That's the only way how you become unstoppable. That's how a lot of our students do it. And you click on that. Okay, cool. So once you've done that, you start. Will you start? Yes, you start. So how do we start? Let's have a look. Second quarter. Okay, let's read it carefully. Based on current trend, expected low capacity. So they changed the way they forecast, expect to produce margin. Today's guidance expect fourth quarter. Okay. Operating margin of fourth quarter. They've always been giving just quarter to quarter guidance. Okay, they started to give full year guidance. So let's have a look together, okay? So American Airline is always been giving just, will continue to match, it's just always been giving quarter to quarter guidance. Expect that this is a quarter. There's no full year. So there's no full year. I'm just going to write that down. Put some note, no full year. Okay, put some notes so you kind of see what happened. No full year as well. No full year guidance. They always been giving just quarter to quarter. But one day they decided, you know what? They produce a full year guidance there. Before there's no full year, but now they give the full year. What happened to the stock price when they start giving full year data? Okay, bold this thing. No full year, no full year, no full year. Yep, this it started to give full year here, I think. Or expected full year. Why is this spreadsheet like this? American expect fourth quarter. Yep, full year is kind of starts. Expect is fourth quarter. Okay. So no full year. What about here? Do you have a full year here? Okay, this is when it starts to give full year. Starts to give full year. Let me just open this in the proper way because the size is so small. It's crazy. Alternate plus, alternate plus, alternate plus, alternate plus. Okay, starts to give full year. So guess what happened to the stock market when it starts to give full year? Type in the chat box. What happened when it starts to give full year? It's kind of show a little bit of confidence, isn't it? The confidence to the market, like wow, you actually are quite confident because you start to give us some full year data. Yeah. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. So this American Airlines started to give full year in January 26. Now you kind of want to constantly give yourself assumption. Okay, let's have a look real quick. January 26. You only act when you are very confident in what you are expecting or what you want. Okay, so let's have a look. Where is January? Where are we? Okay, it's kind of there. So based on demand price, okay, let's compare a little bit. So this is approximate first quarter to be approximately break even and stuff like that. Diluted per share to be around this level. We want to arrange in a way where it's easy to read as well. Now is the ability to read now. Okay, let's see. Now, second quarter, expect to be 92 to 94. Let me highlight this. And then this is 10 to 12. This is 11 to 13. And then now, break even. Okay. So we have never had break even before, so it's not very good because it always used to be increasing. Uh, even last time, the fourth quarter. Yeah. Let's continue. Expect second to quarter, expect full year forecast estimate. So that's where we are. So this is a average full year 2.5 to 2.6. Just let's do some different color. And then you got full year 3. Let's do a different color. And then full year margin to be 7. Totally remove the thing that we want. This guy, it's crazy. I'm going to put a note there. So this company literally just remove where is the EPS? Okay, just remove the EPS. And then now, let's talk about losses now. Expect 2.2 to 3. Now let's come back. And then 2.2 to 3.25. And then this is the one, 0.7. I'll just copy this and paste it here. Oops, come. Anyway, 2.25 to 2.325. And there's a big drop. Previously, will continue to impact revenue, account fuel costs, expected to be operational break even. Now expect full year to be 0.7. Before that, they were expecting full year to be 2.25. So what do you think was going to happen to the market when it's dropped from 2.25 to 1 to 0.7 on July 25th? Let's have a look. July 25th. July is going to be where? Wow, it's crazy. Wow, this airline is crazy. Look, now this is where the power back testing comes. Aggressive action to improve his revenue performance. So you'll be like, where is this drop coming from? Let's have a look. This is the May drop kind of here. 2.25 to 2.25 when everything stays the same. I see. So this is airline. So you can achieve this airline with this guidance is a little bit tricky with their guidance because even though this is where the power back testing comes, so this is why it's so important to do this. I want to say something. The same traders tends to trade the same stocks. So it's so important for you to match the price of the guidance. Because same thing with casino. If you make money in certain machine of the casino, you chances are you want to go back to that machine again. So same thing with this situation. The same traders, they like to make money using the same, they tend to trade the same stock. So you want to back test their, their situation to see what's more likely going to happen. And it's so good that we do this because you get to see if this company, what are they actually focusing on? Are they focusing on guidance a lot? Because airline is a bit tricky stuff. Airlines suddenly things crash. Airlines suddenly they just flip, and stuff like that. We just have someone who just flip. But anyway, so 2000 expect to be 0.7. So let's see now real quick. So obviously we are expecting, because it's quarter to quarters as well. So we kind of have to go back to like quarter to quarter to see kind of what happened. But anyway, let's accept that first. So the last time we've got, I'm going to summarize everything real quick later on. So January, this is the fourth quarter, first quarter. The first quarter is expect to be 2.25, and then let's talk about 2.25 again. There is a 3. You can see there's a missing here between 3 to 2.25. So this the EPS drop, but they didn't give us. So it's a bit dodgy. October 19, 2023. Let's have a look. October 19, 2023. October 19, 2023. October 19. Just around there. So where is this drop? This is 20th of July. This is this drop. Hmm. This is the drop, 20th of July. Based on earnings, 1.2 to 1.4. American Airline now expect full year to be 2.5, to be full year to be 3. Last time is full year 2.5. Wow. So this is it. So it looks like, did I copy paste correctly? Let's have a look. April 27, which is summarize real quick for you later on. So this is July 30th. Let's read this quick, quick. Record today's reply, raising EPS guidance to between credit upgrade 2 notches to B plus. It was another fantastic quarter driven by our performance and stuff like that, running a reliable company, returning to profitability. Second quarter, liquid and balance, reduced total debt. This is it. This is where you will see that what American airline actually focusing on. So it looks like they don't really focus on this guidance a lot. I will show you why. Look, July 20th, they raised the earning guidance, everything's kind of raised. July 20th, raising earning guidance, everything kind of raised and stuff like that. And what happened? And before was just that, demand, expect earning per share, include the new labor agreement. Reiterate guidance 2.5 to 3.5. Adjusted earning per share, number three. What is number three? Let's look. Earning exclude net special, certain looking forward. Okay, cool. So because this guy doesn't really respect earning like EPS increase just like that. Same thing with Japan companies. They don't respect earning per share because in July 20th, let's see what happened. July 20th is when things started to come down really nicely that the world has never seen before. Powerful. So this is it. Because you know that these companies, as you say, same traders of the same thing like to trade, it's the same thing. So airlines itself is kind of a very different niche already. So you kind of put yourself there. Okay, airline is kind of like a different niche, very different. So and it's just come down really nicely like that. I think it's probably something crashed at that moment in time, or Boeing happened, something like that, and or something really bad happened to American Airlines. So it's just really, really coming back down. So it just shows that airline companies, we cannot actually do the guidance. So this shows the importance of back testing the airline companies. Okay. So you write it there. So this is what you do. I'm going to show you how you do it. So you go on text and you write it there. Raise guidance from 2.5 to 3 EPS. This is it. Because now this is why we back test it. And you will see that the same thing happen again. It likes to go to the opposite direction. You will see it. Because the same investor, the same kind, they like to trade together. Let me show you. 2.5, 3, and then on here, when they remove the earning guidance, they remove the EPS, they just give the profit margin now. October 19, you know, company too scared to give EPS, and the market just dropped. The market actually bottomed October 19. So you write it there. Text when EPS guidance stops giving. When the company stops giving, like that. Okay, give the date like that. And then now it comes back January 25. Guidance is now 2.25. So January 25, 2024. Yeah, kind of here. So market just goes sideways. So you put it the same thing. Click on that, click text, click on that, and put 2.25 EPS. Guidance comes back. Okay? And it goes sideways. And you continue. And we got the next one will be April 2.25. So you go in here. I'm showing you clearly how to do it. When you do it, hopefully you are doing it like that. You can put the guidance there as well. Now let's look text. So we know which guidance. 2.25 again. Similar last time. And do the next one. Let's see. And then you go on 2025 and you go on 0.7. July 27, 0.7. It looks like last time it dropped, and when it dropped, it looks like American Airlines likes to do opposite of what the guidance says. So July 25th. July 25th, when the guidance dropped to zero point 0.7, never happened before. From 2.25 to zero point 0.7, it looks like the market actually bottom. Goes down to 2 point to 1.5, 0.7, 0.7, the EPS. This is the adjusted EPS, yeah. Adjusted EPS is a bit tricky because they remove many stuff. We want the real EPS, but it's fine. Where are we? Yeah, here. And the market started to go up big time. And the next one, that's what you're gonna do. If you do this frequently, you're gonna be so powerful. October 25, 2.0.25, October 24. October 24, just right there. And what happened to the guidance? 0. Where are we? 1.35. So the guidance kind of increased back like that. Up to 1.25 EPS now. Let's continue. I'm showing you how to do it. When you're sending me your homework, do it like that. This is October, isn't it? This is what? October. Now in January time now. Now expected share per loss 0.2. Full year guidance 1.7. This is it. Arrow here. So you can see the pictures really carefully right now. You can see that this guy, 1.7. So up to 1.75. Now, I just want to tell you something. Last time when 2.25 EPS, the market was only like that. Okay. Now it's 1.75. So it shouldn't be higher than where we are. So you should expect to come down really nicely. Okay. 1.17 will just be in the middle of that. So American Airlines should probably still come back down to the middle of that. Just right at the bottom, just right there. Okay. Coming down like that. Because 2.25 is here. Remember last time? This is why it's so powerful to draw a graph. 2.25 EPS is here. 2.25 EPS is here. 0.17 EPS is here. 1.25 EPS is here. 1.75 should be continue to come down a little bit to the bottom part. Okay? So now let's make some conclusion right now. What I want to read is I want to read the Q4. They say negative 0.2. Let's look at like last time Q4 is lost as well. 0.15, 0.2. Okay. What about another Q4? Another Q4 is break even. Okay. So you're kind of, yeah. So the more you do, the better you're gonna have a feeling of how you see how can predict the market. Normally in this situation, I wouldn't have done anything because it shows that this company is all over the place. It's all over the place. It's just too tricky because it looks like EPS is not the only thing, the guidance is not the only thing that's suffering, that's impacting this airline company. It looks like market crash, it got boom and stuff like that. I think that is kind of like what is happening to this airline company. So I normally would not do anything if it's things like this. Okay, so let's go to the next one. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to the PE ratio of this. Let's see if this is high PE ratio or not. American Airline PE ratio, macro trend. This shows the importance of back testing, shows the importance of pulling out 12 quarters. So anyone who's watching right now, make sure you do this. Let's have a look. I'm gonna click historical PE ratio of this guy. Airline EPS. What was the PE ratio, other ratio, price ratio? Okay. So the PE ratio of this guy is also almost all over the place. So we also cannot use PE ratio on this. It's quite a high P ratio at the moment. 34 is crashes. The normal P ratio that's really good for this guy is around, it's normally just in the negative side. When it's negative, this is a good P ratio. Otherwise, it's not good. Well, it's quite a high zone. Okay, cool. Yeah. If you want to short this, the only thing that's ticking the box right now is the rhythm. P ratio is quite high. Yes, a little bit high. Normally, when PE ratio is at 14 last time, it did drop. 14, it did drop. So PE ratio was talking about the guidance. This was talking about the guidance. Sentiment is okay. Guidance, did it come down? Let's go to guidance again. Guidance is shows that it's kind of all over the place. 2.5 and then stops giving and then 0.7 and then continue to go down a little bit and then it cuts coming back up again. So this is up, so this is good. 1 to 1.75 guidance is also showing that it's supposed to go up a little bit. But what happened here is that um on the last one is going to be analyst. Yeah. Analyst from market screener. So let's have a look at market screener analyst a little bit. So 1.75 is last time 2.25 is just there. So it's showing that 1.75, the price is a bit too high from where we are. So let's look at market screener for this guy. Now, go to American Airline. Let's have a look. Gonna go to news and then you go on just okay, you can read the news a little bit. Mask that, but US prompting air traffic control, all of that. But we just want aviation will continue to take part aviation safety measures, all of that. But let's look at our analyst recommendation. Airline from 17 to 25, 12 to 20. So you don't really want to this is January time, 17 to 20, 18 to 22. So it looks like from December time, this guy has been receiving upgrades. Yeah, from December time, this guy has actually been receiving upgrades. Recently, there's a drop. What caused that drop? You want to see if you can recognize what caused that drop. You can see there's one day there's a crossing big time. Yeah, just on 23rd. One day on 23rd, it comes down like that big time. 23rd, let's have a look. Yeah, you kind of want to see what crosses the dot. He closed American Airline. American Airline warns of surprise first quarter loss. Issue downbeat outlook despite fourth quarter. Wow, this is it. It looks like American Airline don't release their news when the quarterly guidance comes out. It looks like they always release it before the guidance comes out. Let's look at official company of American Airline right now. Let me show you. If you go to look at this earning release, yeah, earning release when? Let's see. American Airline earning release when is on January 23rd. Okay, it's the same plan, it's the same time then. January 23rd, a offer warnings of let's see. Warns of surprise Q1 loss. American Airline 23rd, they issued downbeat outlook despite fourth quarter beat. Let's see. Expect a zero point zero for the first quarter total revenue to be packed. Wow, capacity, shares, continue to run a reliable company, domestic incline, full year. Now, this is where you want to go to market screen to kind of read a little bit. 1.7 compared to 1.96 in the previous quarter. Okay, so the previous is 1.96 and now it's 1.7. The street is looking for a non-GAAP total revenue compared with the 2.7 log. Okay. We continue to expect a full year capacity to be up low single digit expect with the economy. All right. So yeah. So let's repeat. So exactly what we talked about. 2.25 last time the EPS is just here. So now 1.75 is a bit too high for this. So since then it's actually been like that. Wow. So American Airlines supposed to be on the watch list on the 23rd of January, not last week or today. Yeah. So when you read market screen on that time, you kind of understand it's 1.7. Last time was 1.96. The analyst recommendation was just 2.42. So it's way behind a lot of these people. Okay, cool. So first watch list we're gonna put on is American Airline. American Airline. First, you put that last time when EPS was 2.25, the price range max was, because we draw this graph so we're able to see it properly, was around here, 1.5, 1514 per share on IG. Okay, that's the first part. Last time when EPS, now they are expecting EPS of what? Of 1.75. 1.75. Okay. Lower than last year, 1.95 full year result. Okay. That's what it says on the market screener. And also lower than analyst recommendation, which is 2.5. Okay. And season rhythm also say job, end of like Feb, like that. When we check it one more time, let's check one more time. Do like here, like that. It's drop a little bit. It's a pull spike up March. You want to get ready. Some people ask questions when someone's gonna hold the trade until look at the season. Okay, look at the rhythm, historical pattern, so you know when to buy and when to sell. This is only 9 year. Why is it only 9 years? It's supposed to be 20 years. Yeah, coming back down and like that. Okay. So that's it. So when would you short it? I'll put a pending order. To short this guy, I'll put a pending order. It's best to short there. Normally, I would just put a pending order to short at 1900, waiting for the price to come back to 1900. But if you want, you can put some technical analysis, short it just when it crosses up there, which is just 1650. So short, pending order. You can short now. It's also can if you do on your practice account. 19 19 what? 19 sorry, 16 something. Short at 166. 16 what? Let's look. Go all the way back up to 1654. 1644. Short at 1644. Target would be, because last time the target was here, 2.25. So 1.75 target should be lower. So you should be target should be just at 1390. 1390-ish. I would say probably mid March. Okay. Check your rhythm. This is it. Next one. Okay. Because I'm explaining that, so that takes a little bit of time. Okay. Same thing with Kim Roy Reality. This is from last week, I think, February. Kim Roy Realty. What is this company? Let's see. This is what last week we recommended. This is a support line. We were just right there. Okay. So students recommended this Kim Roy. So cool. Now let's do the next one. We're probably gonna do Kim Roy, or we do some stocks that you guys found. Okay. So the same thing, you do the same for Kim Roy. This is your homework. I want you to go pull the 12 quarters of Kim Roy out and see it one by one. Okay. Let me look at the season of Kim Roy real quick, if I can find it. Um, and critical charts. Kim Roy. I can't find it. Let's see. Kilroy, sorry. Kilroy. Let's type it. Kilroy. Just give me a second. Awesome. Cool. Let's have a look. So this is again Kilroy. You can see Kilroy here. According to this, it looks like February and up a little bit, and then historically end of February it start to come down to March. Almost all stocks are like that. Crazy. So let's go back to Kilroy. Is like that as well. Now let's go to the guidance of Kilroy real quick. Now to look at the guidance, we can look at companies one by one straight away. But because you have market screener, you can just when you do market screener, Ronnie was asking me how to copy and paste. Just do this like that. Copy and paste the whole thing, like from the top, please. A lot of people just copy and paste, like they remove that. No, just give me everything. Just give me everything like that. Yeah, copy and paste it. Everything. Yeah. Now I'm gonna talk about Kim Roy right now. Do. Okay, now I'm gonna go news. So Kilroy's 10th outlook set and stuff like that. Reports full and full year financial result, provide earning guidance. Let's look at one by one. Reported 3 months said expect 3.85. So how much you set though? See. Let me look at the full year guidance. We kind of need to compare and contrast a little bit. Why do we put on the watch list? Drop 30%. You check last time what happened. Okay. Um, Outlook set, earning guidance snapshot, full year result. Okay. Kira reports outlook the same. Income net growth down from 1.5 down to 3. Income net growth down 1.5 to 3. Okay. Kilroy. So you also do the very similar stuff. Oops, not sharing. So you should see my screen now. Kilroy, you can see Kilroy. Market screener, just do a market screener. You will see Kilroy just right there. I type market screener and I go through one by one, just trying to find the guidance real quick. So once you've done that, you want to open the 12 quarters results as well, so you can compare kind of one by one in a very, very quick way. So I'm gonna do this in a very quick way. So just to show you how to do it, type Kimroy Investor. So you find companies that you want, you go directly to the company. This is the most important step. Go directly to the company and you draw on your IG platform and then you take a screenshot of this chart. Remember, this chart is a very beautiful chart. You can take a screenshot of the beautiful chart that you draw and put it on so we can see each of these prices. What are you actually talking about? Plot it to the graphs. So every time you come back, you have that going on. So you don't have to do it all over again. Okay? So let me just remove all American Airline right now and look at Kim Roy. Okay, I'm gonna Kilroy PE ratio real quick just to save our time first. What does Kilroy do? Kilroy Realty. Looks like it's a real estate company from the picture. Okay. So, mm, it's been like that. PE ratio is always like that. This is the highest. We're now in the middle of the PE ratio. It's not, let's see. Last time was 16, 20, 29, 30, 42 is crazy. Came back down. Right now it's around 19. Okay. It's not too high, not too low. Probably not gonna do this, but it says 30% drop. Okay, let's look at investor. So you go to financial report and you type just click on the financial report. Um, we want investor relation, events, organization, investor tool. Sometimes it's not so clear. They don't give you financial report so clear like that. You click quarterly filings and you go to one by one. So where's the latest quarterly filings? It's not on there. I think it's probably on annual filing. Yep, it's 10K. February 13. So let's open this up to see what they got there. What is this? Sometimes if this is too complicated, you can just go on the press room. There, report 10. Okay, just go to the press room. They will show you there. And in the press, they gave you the guidance should be, yeah, the guidance is here. Okay. So full year guidance is 3.85, and that's the guidance. This is where you copy and paste. Take a screenshot, copy and paste. They give you the guidance, the numbers, and stuff like that. Now, what we do, we open up the previous ones as well. So 2024, we done that. So we're going to do 2024. And here, October time, open that up. And you compare and contrast the guidance. Let's see if it is opening right now. There we go. These are all the guidance and outlook. Okay. Because it's a new year, because it's a new year, that means we can't really compare last time guidance. We kind of have to compare the actual result. But let's see. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to look for the low end. They're thinking about the weighted funds is 3.85. Last time, the weighted funds was 4.21. Mm. Looks like the guidance dropped a little bit. Funds from operating per common share, the same thing. Funds from operation per common share, yeah. So 3.85. So the guidance dropped. Some people, we calculated last week, it says it's dropped 20%. Sorry, 30%. Let's see the actual result. The reported, because it's a new year, you can kind of look at actual result a little bit. So it's 1 point. Funds from operating for the quarter. I want the full year, not the quarter. Compare. Okay. They don't really say the full year. Financial result. Okay, full year. Funds from operating was 4.59. Okay, this is kind of full year. So remember what I'm doing right now. As I say, the new year, they give you a new number. This is because Q4 they give you the Q new number. So what you can do, you can compare the reported number or you can compare the guidance. So because it's 2.5, I have to compare 2.4. I have to compare basically you compare the 12 quarters, like how we do for American airline. You plot all the 12 quarters, you plot the graphs in a normal and a nice way. Okay. Now let's go and actually draw in a normal and nice way right now. Okay, because I want to show you exactly how to do it. And I want all of you from now onwards to draw in that beautiful way. So let's go and do it. So second quarter done, first quarter open it up, and then we got this first quarter done, fourth quarter result open up, and then let's go to next year. Hopefully after this you're gonna be able to do it. Okay, third quarter open up, and then report second quarter result. Reports is what we want. Report first quarter result, open it up. Report fourth quarter again. Okay, let's look at the last one now, last year. You want to go back as much as possible. Reports third quarter, open up. And then report second quarter, open it up. You report what? Let's see. Report announced date. Announced date is not what we want. Report first quarter result, open it up. The last Q4 we want. Report first quarter. Okay, so we got all of that. So what you do exactly what we do just now. So you open a new page. American Airline, we done it. So let's open a new page. This is called Realty. Realty. Sorry, this is called Kilroy Realty. A lot of you already done it, but I want to show you how to do it in a proper way. So you start from the beginning. You give me the date. Just copy and paste. Very simple. Just Copy and paste that and put it on that. Do exactly what we did just now. Um, okay, so that's the guidance, total developing spend, GAAP, all of that assumption. These are all the assumption. You can I recommend you to copy and paste all of these all together. Yeah. But to make it easier, what I'm gonna do, net income available from funds from operation weighted average common share, narrate funds from operation common per share. I am going to copy this. Okay, just the 3-1. I don't even need the average weighted per share. Which one should I copy? Normally, I want you to copy the whole part, but just to make it very, very simple, let's see what is number 2 for additional detail. What is this? Narrate funds from operation per common share. The important bit is kind of this, and net income is quite important, and this 3.25 funds for operating quite important. So I'm just choosing which one to copy right now. Okay, let's copy this. You should just copy the whole thing, but just to make it easier, I'm just gonna copy kind of one. Okay, to make it easier a little bit. So I go back. I kind of need to copy the whole part. Let me see. Uh, Maybe I will copy this as well. For the first one, I kind of want to copy the whole thing. Okay, the first one, I'm just gonna copy the whole thing. The next one, I'm just gonna copy the whole thing anymore. Just copy that. Everyone should just copy the whole thing. Okay, so it's a lot easier to read as well. Yeah, just make it the whole thing like that. Yeah, just make things really, really simple and easy to read. So the important bit we just want to read is kind of that. Okay, we're gonna highlight that later. So that's the next one right now. And let's see. So we're gonna copy the whole thing again. So let's just copy that. Start one by one. Okay, that's what you got to do. You open it up all one by one, and you do. I'm doing it in a very normal way, carefully, step by step way for you right now. I wish someone could have shown me how to do this when I first started. I'm just gonna copy the bottom part for now. There's a lot of assumption. It's quite important. Okay, this next one. The date, the quarter. Now go to second quarter. If you're doing it, please copy the whole thing. Yeah, I'm just doing it right now so it's easier for you to read. Nice. Let's have a look there. And then we're gonna go on there. Copy this, the name. Please copy the whole date. We need the date. If you don't give me the date, we cannot go to our IG platform and put on the arrow. Okay. Once we've done that, we are going to go to IG platform to put on the arrow. So you will see what actually happened all of the time. And you do another one like that. Okay. Like that. Make sure you do this. If you do any of that, make sure you do this. This is the most important part. So 4.1 is always been 4.1. Okay. So the next one. Yeah. The more you do it, the faster you're gonna get. This is probably gonna just take 50 minutes. Just to copy and paste that. It's probably like 5 minutes. Copy like that. Copy like that. And just literally just copy and paste. Alternate control. Suppose we're not very good in computer. Very, very simple. Just alternate control. Control C and Control V. That's the number that I'm clicking right now. Control C and Control V. Control C is the copy. Control V is the paste. Just copy that, like that, like that, like that, like that. And do as many as you want. If you want to make big money, you kind of have to do as many as you want because you want to be able to tell what happened to the stock price. You want to back test them. When I say back test, this is literally what I meant. Okay? That's the meaning of back testing. You type the name of the company into the website, to Google, and then you click on it one by one. So let's just copy that as well. Then click that. Just copy that. I'm just gonna copy that. And then what else? Like this. Oops. Copy that like that. Okay, I have to put some warnings here. So the warning is guide. Warning is need to back test a lot more for this guidance. Okay, because it's quite inconsistent, can be inconsistent sometimes. That's a warning for American airline. So you have to put it a little bit more. Let's come back. Have I done this? 0772. Okay, I've done that. Let's look at the next one. Okay, we're almost there. Kilroy. And then we're gonna go to analysis right now. We're gonna plot on our IG platform or any platform you want. Just plot on it and you take a screenshot of the platform and just like paste it. It will be so beautiful. You can see each of that thing, what actually happened. 4.45. Okay. Looks like it didn't change a lot. A lot of these EPS actually didn't change massively. All right. I think this is it. Now, let's do the analysis right now. So, oops, what's this? Copy, paste. Okay, looks like that's how you want to paste it. Paste. Why is it different? Copy, paste. All right, that's fine. Cool. So it looks like it's 4.35 and then it jumps to 4.4 and then jumps to this 4.43, 4.62. Looks like it's always increasing. And then suddenly there's a drop. So I'm going to put another color because it's drop and this is increased back. And then 4.43. So you can see properly, you can kind of expect what to happen to the stock price. You make assumption all the time. Now it's just another drop. This is okay. Okay will be okay. And then this okay a little bit, not too big. I'll put another color. 4.2 is start to be green a little bit now. Oh, this is all the big drops as well. And what else? Okay. So yeah. So can you see? This is the latest one. There's a drop on the latest one. Hence, the stock price has been dropping since 10th of October. So you can see in a very clear way now. Now, in order for it to drop from 2.2, 4.21 to 3.85, you kind of want to like have a little bit more. You're going to back test a little bit to see what happened. Last time when it dropped from 4.6 to 4.4, what happened to the stock price? Let's have a look. This is where you make assumption. What happened do you think that happened to the stock price? Probably draw down a little bit, isn't it? So this is what? This is in January 2nd. Is it January 2nd of January? No, it's actually February 1st. Okay, February 1st. Let's have a look. You can plot the graph really nicely there. But let's have a look. February 1st. 2023. Yep, just right on top of this. It's coming down really nicely. Even though you drop a little bit there, so you put in text there to say it's drop EP guidance whatever that is, drop from 4.46 to 4.4, something like that. Let's see. 4.4, 4.6. Let's draw it properly. 4.6 to 4. Okay? 4.6 to 4. Are we doing the same thing? 2nd of January. Yeah, just right. And it did drop really nicely. So because last time it dropped nicely, this is very different for American airline. Can you see? When it dropped last time, it dropped really nicely. American airline was like, you know what? I don't really care about you. I don't really care about your guidance and stuff like that. So this is why backtest is so important. You want to draw your graph there. Next one. Um, so this is all increased, so it's normal. The previous thing was just okay. What happened? 4.4, 4.6, 4.6. Wow. It looks like there's more things we need to look at. 5 to 8. Okay. 4, 4, 4.68. Okay. Hmm. Bit tricky. 4.3, 4.3, 4.4, 4.1. When is this? May. This is the next year again in February time. Yeah, there we go. Wow, looks like every time it starts like this. This is February 5th from 4.45 to 4.1 and then 4.1 and then 4.15 and then 4 and then 3. Mm. It looks like almost all the time in February time is always giving us things like this. So showing us that February is really important. Yeah, February, the full year is always like that. So this is February time when it dropped from 4.55 to 4.1. Funds drop a little bit there. The stock price 4.55. Yep, for stock price did drop, but it didn't drop straight away. It went up a little bit to like end 28th of February and then started to drop like that. Okay. But it did drop nicely. So this is what happened today. Yeah, maybe it's a bit of pullback and then come back down. So shit. So let me just draw it for you. This is a text. 4.5 to 4.1. That's it. Okay. So you put a little words there. So you kind of see what happened. This is not it. So we got guidance drop just now. The one before. Put an arrow there so we know what you're talking about. Put an arrow to make it clear. And now we have the same guidance drop. Now the guidance we are dropping to how much? Let's have a look. Is to 4.21 to 3.8. So 4.21 to 3.8. So 4.6 was this high. 4.4 was three high. 3.8. So you want to find where's the 3.8 now. Okay. So normally you would draw the whole thing to really find where is 3.8. Yeah. If you have time, go and draw the whole thing to find where is 3.8. So it looks like 3.8 will probably be a little bit lower than that. Yeah. 3.8 will probably be lower. For the season, it looks like the bottom is mid-March as well. Put on watch list. Second trade. Kim Roy Realty. I'm gonna copy this. Um, so okay. Let's look at market screener. What does it say about this Kim Roy? A lot of downgrades going on. Can you see 45 to 43 downgrades, 45 to 41 downgrades, 44 this last time? Hmm. Reports for quarter 286 to 266 provides earning guidance for the year. Reports earnings snapshot, rise outlook set. Let's look at reported 1.2 up, hold 1.0 point. 3 months survey expect 3 to expect 4.12. Okay, let's copy this. So, you just write what you do. So 4.14, that the company say is expect to from two versus last year was 4.15. And so let's do one by one. So sentiment, the PE was 16. The PE was okay. It's not perfect. The lowest PE has ever got is 2 to 3. Okay. Rhythm, end of, short from Let's look at the pending order. So hopefully there's a pullback kind of going on. If there's a chance for a pullback, or maybe there's not. There's a small chance of a pullback, like 3523. 3523. Just a small chance for the pullback. Um, you know, end of Feb to mid March. This is it. Just at the bottom, just a support line here. The support, it will be quite tricky already. Yeah, mid March is just support line, and you call it the day after. Okay, probably just 3289 mid March, around 3289. I would drag my stop. For shorting, I would drag my stop. Okay, once I make some quite significant profits. Drop, perhaps it says short from market screener analyst guidance. So you have to plot all of for this one because it's Q4, you probably have to plot all the 20 quarters on IG. So you can see it properly. I only plot like 12 quarters here and I only plot like three numbers, one, two, three. You have to plot a lot more so you can kind of see what happened. Put numbers there, put an arrow there to see if you can predict it in the careful way. If you think you can predict it nicely, then you can do this trade. If you can't predict this nicely, then you have to skip this trade. Cool, nice. Now let's look at your homework right now. Do 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 do. Yeah, make sure right now when you do your homework, do this. Send me the IG chart. How to do homework right now. How? I literally just show you two examples how to do homework, okay? Homework, how to do. Please, everyone who's watching, please do this. So you have to, go to market screen. What I do, I go to market screen, I find company names first. Companies, go on the guidance, find companies. Go on guidance, find companies. Okay. Then once you find companies, you type companies investor, companies investor, company name, companies investor, investor. Okay. And then you go on the quarterly earnings. Sometimes the quarter earnings, sometimes it's on the press release for the company official website. Sometimes it's even on the presentation. Sometimes it's even on the transcripts. You have to Google this, Google the transcript. And you copy and paste exactly how I did it just now on the Excel sheet that we have given you on week 4 training. Copy and paste that. Copy and paste that. You have to do at least, hopefully, you do it from the origin. Hopefully, you do. Warren Buffett start from the beginning of the company till the end of the company, and he plot it on IG like that. You start from the origin of the company, and you plot on. So if you know that you can always pinpoint this company in a nice way, a lot of money is gonna. You plot on your IG platform or any of your platform, and you screenshot it, and you send it. You can just click on here, the three button, export chart. Let's see if you export chart if it comes out. Let's see. Well, it did. You can see it's continue to have the guidance here. Guidance drop from what to what when you export the chart. Yeah. But you should have more though. Do you have only one? Yeah. So you export the chart. You can take a screenshot, export the chart. Look at the graphs, monthly or whatever that is, just export the chart so we can see it properly. You can even type more names on it. That's okay. Correct. My assumption is correct. Give your feedback. Give your feedback. Don't just type like that. Don't just give like that. Type a little bit more words so we know what you're doing. Okay, because I'm explaining right now, I didn't give a lot of words. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to here. Give your feedback. Where is it? And where are we? The homework. Yeah. Screenshot. Give your feedback on the text box. This is it. And then you put it on the Excel sheet. Yeah, exactly how we did. Next company. Do, 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 do. Anyone who is watching right now, please, please, please do this. This is the right way on how you do it. Okay? Very important, very powerful, very, very powerful. And don't normally show people how to do it in the proper way, but that's the meaning of it. Let's continue the next trade right now. Look at the homework right now. All the homeworks that you are giving me, I love this. This is very clear. I love that. It's exactly the same. But let's have a look. Yes, I love that you have four quarters right now. Who is this guy? This is a beautiful guy. Bruno, you're doing so well. Let's have a look because it's going to save us a lot of time. I'm going to start from the. Okay, let's start from Bruno. Look at this. Um, Q1414. Now, I want the whole thing in a nice way. Okay, holding in a nice way. So I'm going to read the people who's the closest to what I was seeing right now. Um, what is this? November. Yeah, I want the 12 quarters. So I'm gonna read anyone who give me the 12 quarters. Q1. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, this is very beautiful now. Vulcan material, it says buy 18 because it went up. Season is gonna come down a little bit, so we might buy it at the mid of March later on. Very good. Star Surgical. It's a short, nice. Season saying it's gonna short, good. So we might probably do this company, Victor. 0.8, 0.81. Is this a full year guidance? Let's have a look. Okay, yeah. It's a full year, guys. Loss of range. It's around that. Let's look at what we kind of want another quarter. This is a guide. So let's look at this guide. 0.7. So it looks like last time it's already dropped. Last time it's dropped from 1.15 to 0.7. And now it's dropped. So it's good to have many quarters because I'm looking at this number. I'm looking at that and that. Okay? Because it's a Q4. Okay? It's a new year guide. It's a new year guide. So last time result was 1.5. So good. It's good that you're giving me the result. 1.15, you can give me the result again. So you can see what's the result like. But it's supposed to drop. So last time it dropped 39%. Now it dropped 137%. You have to compare between 1.151, 0.7 to this. So it's okay. Looks like a big drop. So let's stop short this company. Star Surgical. You have to do exactly what I did to you. Okay? ST, how do you spell this thing? AAR, AAR surgical. They do exactly what I did to you. Write all of that in. Like what we did. Pull all the 12 quarters in and see one by one. I love that all of this screenshot is really beautiful, really nice, really good. I'm gonna take your word for it. So do Star Surgical. Go to market screen. I'm just gonna check the market screen. Sometimes it's nice to see what the market screener is saying because market screener is like, you know, it's like seeing what things is going first. So let's see. Um, the release is on here. 13 result guidance, provide earning guidance like that. Fiscal implement cost cutting measured. In fiscal implement cost cutting measures. And then we've got downgrades, downgrades, downgrades from 45 to 17. And then have opportunity to join, investor to join fraud investigation and stuff like that. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. It looks like I have to pull all the 12 quarters out. just to see what exactly is happening. Okay, let's look at this one. Provide earning guidance. For the year, net loss to be in the range of 1.56. Did you give me that? 1.56. So you know what to pay attention to, yeah? 1.56. Net loss per share, 1.56 to 1.26. EBS net loss per share. Okay, so let's do it 12 quarters in Star Surgical, STAAR, Surgical Investor. Click on that. Do the same thing. We go on quarterly result if they got it. The quarterly result is not very beautiful. Okay, it is quite beautiful. So press release is what we want. So let's click on Q4, click on Q3, click on Q2. Same thing we were done just now. Q4, Q3. Oops. Oh my God, what happened? Q3, Q2, Q1. Yeah, do the normal way how we do it. I'm gonna do it so that you can see it, but I'm gonna do it a bit fast now. I am just going to go for the outlook. So there are a lot of outlooks going on here. The one that market screener is looking for is is a special EPS number. Market screeners look at 1.56. So where do they get the number from 1.56? You alternate control 1.56 to see. Okay, this is the guidance range. Okay, they get it from there. Okay, not all of that. Wow, that's next level. So not all of this outlook. There's nothing going on in all this outlook. The important one is just this. Okay, outlook range. That is it. Net income per share, 1.56. This is it. I'm going to copy that and put it on my Excel sheet. So I am going to click on this. Is this video saved somewhere? No, it's not saved somewhere unless you're on the apprenticeship training. So I'm going to type the name of this company. What is it? Star, STAAR, Surgical. So I'm going to click on that, put on that. And this is that, put on that. And then this is net income 1.5 diluted per share, just like that. And we want the date, don't we? So copy and paste this whole thing on right on the top like this. Okay? Then go to the next one. Copy this whole thing right on the top. And then you want the data that market screener is telling you. So let's see if they give it. Maybe they don't give anymore. Hmm. It's only one time they give. Crazy. Okay, let's see if they give it here. Outlook Ibiza. So this one give it in a what way? Let's look. Okay, they give it in this way. What is this? Okay, they compare everything for you there and then. So let's just do it then. This company is actually trying to make you understand it. So they do everything right there and then. So we can do it right there and then. 0.8 was 2022. Wow, they make it so easy for you. And then 0.43, so you can see is half 0.2023. You want to kind of plot the graphs there as well, just to see if the stock actually came down. And then now is 0.41, drop half again, and now it's dropped 1.56. So you kind of want the stock to keep going down if it, yeah, since like 2022. If it doesn't, then it's a bit tricky. So STAAR, surgical. So yeah, it's actually been going down this company, exactly what we talk about, 2022, because the numbers keep going down. Can you see all your technical analysis will not work because technical analysis is like you draw an uptrend, it should keep going higher and higher and higher and higher, isn't it? You'll be like, oh, a lot of 95% of traders and investors, you just use technical analysis, oh, time to buy here. No. You can see we plot the graphs without looking at the graphs. Can you see how powerful we are? We basically just come here and we look at this. We say, oh, 0 0.8, 0 0.4, it's keep dropping. We'd be like, it should be a downgrade, down graphs. Straight away, it's a down graphs. That's how good investors do. Warren Buffett, a lot of great traders, investors, you know, the real top 5 to 1%, able to plot the graph without looking at the graph because they just look at the number. Okay. So that's what. While other people, they start with the graphs. That's a bit tricky. So right now, where are we? We are here. So right now it's kind of like, oh, should we buy or should we sell and stuff like that. I kind of have to plot it in a normal step by step way. Hmm. But it should definitely be the lowest. So let me show you how I plot it. 0 0.8 last time, 0 0.4. Now it's negative 1.56. So the graph should be the lowest that we ever got. If the graph is already the lowest that we ever got, then I will be like, oh my God, there's no much chance for improvement already because it's already the lowest that we ever got. Okay, so let's have a look. See, the graph is the lowest. Okay, it looks like the graph is already the lowest that we ever got. Look, it's the lowest already. So if I'm gonna short this trade, is this like I don't really have an idea when is it gonna stop. I only have an idea if I go back in time to see more. To see at 1.85, people always ask me when is the target. Target is to go back in history to see when is the target. Look, 1.56. In my past 5 years, there's not really 1.56. So I have to go back even more. So I saw that in the beginning of the time, it happens like that. So I probably need to start from the origin. This is what I meant. Oh, Riven, what do you mean? I want to see at negative 1.56, where is my stock price has been in the past. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to start from the origin to see where is here is 1.56. Okay? Investing.com probably gonna help me a little bit. Let's have a look. STAAR. And then go on what? Earnings. Investing.com doesn't give me the full year though. I want the full year. Which website is gonna give me the full year? Let me think. Yeah, investing.com don't give me the full year. How can I get the full year? Maybe Yahoo Finance. Yeah, just stop here. Finviz maybe. Let's look at Finviz. FinChart. Let me log in to see if I can log in. What? Give me a second. Let me just have a look. Because normally, official company would have given you. But I'm just trying to see if someone is going to save my time. Okay. So I am logging now. So let's go to this SDAR. Let's see if they can give R. Can I type R? This one. I kind of want the financial to be in the beginning of the time. Let's go to financial. Why is it still locked though? How do I upgrade already? Let me have a look. I should be part of the upgrade. Hmm. Need to check. Finvis or FinChat? Let me have a look. Uh, just give me 1 second real quick. I can't remember my password anymore. Go Fins chat minutes. What is this? What code? Mobile device. 29023. Verifying. And where's the fee? This one. Details sent via email. Okay, send. If you're on the proper level, you should get the access to that as well from FinChat. Okay, cool. I think we're done now. Let's try one more time. SDAR surgical. Let me give me a second. Let me see if I can find it now. Let's see if it works. Oops, still not there. Actually, details sent via email. FinChat Pro. Get my code. Hmm, that's crazy. Let's see. Use the promo code. Anyway, we'll come back to that kind of later on as well. Um, look, just already subscribed. Then why can't I use this? Let's see one more time. Using SDAAR surgical. Just give me a second. Let me just see. Do. Otherwise, we're doing it this time. Okay, I think we got a number now. Yeah, 2016. Okay, we don't got a number now. We don't have the things now. Okay, cool. Let's see if this helps. What I want is the EPS. So we saw the EPS right now was right, see 0.4. So let's go back to what we saw here. So it's 0.4. It was the last year. The outlook is going to be 1.56. So we want to see if it happens 1.56. So let's go to the, where is it? The website again. Go to Finvis, sorry, finchart.io. Yeah. Just go on income statement. So what we've got right now is 0.4. So it looks like in the history of time, we don't really have 0.5 something, which is what we're having right now. We're having 1.56. Before was 0.4. What is this? 0.4. And I want 0. What? 1. 0.4 and 1.5. So we don't really have 1.5. So it looks like it's a big, massive decrease compared to what we've seen in a historical way. Okay. So is it saying that it might go all the way down to even lower than the price? So look, the price starts here. So the chances are it might go even lower because historically, if I look at it carefully, we don't have 1.56. The lowest that we've got is 0.2. Even 0.4 is kind of the lowest already. So even this 0.4 that we have, yeah, so supposed to be lower than the share price already. Be tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay, let's look at the P ratio of this guy. Um, P ratio of the star surgical. Let's see what else this website can help us to do. So we have cash flow, we have segment, investor relation, estimate reports. Okay. This is the guide. So we find the guidance just right there. This is the slides. These are all from the company official websites. Let's look at the slide real quick. It's just loading. Load until when? And then we have industry modeling, filing. Okay, it's coming, 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 coming. Trying to see the guidance. It's taking its time. Estimate. Let's see the estimate. Let it load. Let's open a new tab. Estimates. So revenue consensus analyst estimate. Okay. And then we've got ownership. This is the industry. The forward P is around 17. Hmm. That means it's going to be negative because it's losing money. So you can't really see the PE. Modeling, filings. That's what we saw. Okay. Industry. Just look at the competitors a little bit. Ownership estimates. Okay. Thin chart pricing. I think we've got these for students the higher level, we've got the higher one, which is just these 5 4 something. Subscribe. Yeah. I think I've got the higher one. Yeah, if you're on a higher level training, you should get this as well. It's save your time because you can see the quarters, you can see the KPI, you can see what else? The transcript, you can see. Let's have a look. 30 more minutes, please. 30 more. Hopefully, estimate revision. Okay, a lot of things to play around with. Cool. Send me a text. Now, what I'm trying to do right now, if you're on the high level, what I'm trying to do right now, I am trying to. Okay, come back. So yeah, so we're trying to put on the watch list. So Star Surgical. So how do we put on the watch list? The guidance is indeed decreasing. I kind of want to read the last quarter one more time to see what they are talking about. So just read this very carefully just to see. Really, really carefully. So sales, surgical global implantation, quarter result, all of that. So our sale was up a little bit, earning per share, EBITDA's fluctuating demand in China, which will offset the strong. Okay, so this one actually depends a lot on China, largest market. If confidence, while the government stimulus looks promising, a demand for cash flow deteriorate as we exit, but we ever expect overall lower demand, particularly in the first half. We have been collaborating in. Okay, so look at this company is based on China. Outside of China, we expect double-digit growth. Mopia is not going away. We have built a strong balance sheet, which we believe transitory. We will continue to build up, reducing costs. We look forward to supporting our students and stuff like that. Okay, so you can see China for this year has been doing really well. Yeah, has been doing really well. Actually, China has been doing really well, and for this year, because the government started to come in and trying to help the people right now. So if you can see any companies in China, even Alibaba, anything, they actually been going up like big time for this year. You know, like it's used to drop big time, but the government changed their policy to support entrepreneurs now. entrepreneurs to start going all in. So a lot of China stocks have been doing quite well this year. Would I buy it? Probably when we are reaching kind of like extreme fear, when you can see this whole year the China has been going up like that. When the seasonality say yes for a lot of these China stocks. So because this is very much China related, we read the statement just now, and China has been doing well, so we can't be shorting this at this moment. You know, China iShare, you can see it's actually been doing quite well. You know, it's been like almost reaching all-time high. Time to short is kind of like sell your things kind of up here. It's been climbing up like that, very similar to Brazil stocks. Okay, so we're gonna ignore the Star Surgical for now. Why? Because is very much related to China, and unless you know exactly what happened to China, we're just gonna ignore that for now. Okay, cool. So sometimes it's quite important to know exactly what the company does. Next company. So shorting for these China stocks. Yeah, because majority of them is depends on China. So even if we know seasonality is going to come down, but because China has not been following seasonality for the past 2 years, ever since the Corona time, so that's just tricky at that part. Next one. Next company we're going to look at. But well done. Everything that you're doing is so well on that. Okay, let me just copy and paste this one more time. What is this? Let's look at the next one. Victor, you're doing so well on that. Stars, you go end of this week. Okay, that's last time. We need more quarters for that. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next one. Sarah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Start from the beginning. Florence. Okay, let's have a look. Only 10% sell only at the end of February. Well done. I love what you just said. This is absolutely correct. Let's go at floor. Let's see what happened to floor. Fluor. Significantly adjusted earning guidance. So we might have to do the 12 quarters for these as well. The P is a bit high, which is good for short. Engineering contractor posted per share below estimate 0.78 revenue. Company also announced transition. Oh my God, they changed the CEO. Outlook also disappoint forecast 2.27 midpoint 2.5 falling well below analysts. So they're falling well below both of them. So floor is a good short. So let's just put it on there. So this one you have to do the 12 quarters. You have to do the 12 quarters and plot on your IG to back test properly. All right. So number three is going to be FUOR, Elite Harriet. As FUOR, we've got CORP. Well done though. And then we've got the higher one is just going to be there, coming back down like that and above. Floor is gonna be like that and coming back down. Let me see. We're gonna be there, floor, and coming back down like that. Floor code. So we're gonna put on the watch list, copy and paste the whole thing just right there. Let's see. What I'm gonna do right now, I am gonna copy and paste all this. Can I copy and paste? Yeah, just copy and paste this. This is quite powerful. And put it there. Wow, so good. And then I'm gonna copy and paste that. This is so good. Sarah, you're doing so well. Yeah. It's just that we just need to plot the 12 quarters to see last time when this happened, what happened to the stock price. Okay, so it's a kind of good short in this. It's a short for that. But the question is when? Until when? Let's look at the if you had a season until it looks like it's just until end of Feb only. Okay. Yeah, only until end of Feb. Good. Very clear. Well done. Let's look at the chart. Okay. Awesome. On semiconductor, let's have a look. Now, let me read it carefully. So it's because it's Q4, we're just going to look at Q4. So 0.95, and then Q4 1.25, and then Q4 3.25. So it's just that always Q4 is always been decreasing. So might not be a big deal. Okay. So in order for today to go down, you need to make sure last time it went down as well. Because it's always like this. 3.25, drop 10, and then now drop around a little bit more. Hmm. How much is that? 49. I wouldn't say 49. I would just say 1.25 minus 0.95. That's a calculation because last time it's like that. Okay, we can go to FinVis to look at on semiconductor. Let's see if it gives us anything. On semiconductor. Let's go now. See if it gives us anything here. Go to financial. And we kind of see the pattern of the EPS just here. Used to be 0.5, next year 0.4, 1.9, 1.5, and then what? And then 1.5, and then 0.5, and then 0.6, and then 2.4, 4.4, 5.5, 5.1. Oops, what happened? I clicked the right. I clicked the wrong thing, I think. Financial again. Financial again. Let's look. Financials. Click financials. It's a bit lagging right now. Not sure why. So one more time. And yep, EPS 0.5, 0.1, 0.5, 1.4, 0.6, 2.4, 4.4, 5.4, 3.7. And now they are thinking it's gonna go down to this is just the first quarter though. We need the whole full year. Okay, it looks like we don't have the full year quarter here. Do we have full year? Okay, we don't. I see, I see. Now, if we don't have the full year quarter, one person is going to help us here, which is Yahoo Finance. Sometimes it's going to help us a little bit. Yahoo Finance. Let's type this company name, which is Floor, F-U-O-R. Yahoo Finance, F-U-O-R company. We're trying to look at the estimate, historical data. Go to here, financials, or even the analysis. So they are talking about the EPS a year ago was 0.1 the whole year, 2.32. Low estimate 2.51. So it looks like it's going to be even lower. So we are having 2, 4, 5, 3.7. Let me read it carefully. Let me read it really carefully. Are we doing the same company? Flow. Now it's 2.51. But what we saw here was 2.51 is around 5.1 here, 3.7. Okay, the numbers, EPS trend. Let me have a look. EPS actual, so they add all up together. Okay, I'm gonna do a summary so you know what I'm actually looking for right now. 3.7. So 3.7. Yeah, normally we just pull all the 8 quarters out. We've done that. So now is 0.95. That's the EPS. We kind of need a full year. Okay, so when we do the quarter to quarter like that, what we are trying to find, we're trying to find something it has never happened before. Okay, so let's do 1.23, 1.24, 3, 1, and then 3, 3.9, 1.29, 1, 0.6, like that. Hmm, that's the guidance. The earning per share for that quarter is 0.94 last year. Okay, let's look at it carefully. So as you note down already, 0.42. We're looking at the same thing. Q1 guidance 0.95. Okay, what's 0.95? Oh, this is a different year. Okay, okay, let's look at this. This is what we're supposed to look for. Is it? Okay, let's start from the beginning. Let's start from this. So the GAP is 0.42 EPS, and before that was 0.99. So it's dropped around half of it. And before, okay, it's here. Before that was 0.94, sorry. And then even before was 0.99, and then now it's 0.42. Okay. So we kind of need all the past 4 quarter. Yeah, I need to do all the 4 quarter. So let's do it normal way, all the 4 quarter. On semiconductor investor. Let's see if this guy is gonna help us a little bit. Investor relation. Okay, we can read this a little bit. We have the slides, but it's just loading for this internet. Industry modeling estimates. Revenue since when 2023 we need more than that. Okay, let's just do this first and then we can go to that later. Put all the 4 quarter in for this on semiconductor financial result. We did it last time, didn't we? Okay, now let's open it all up. Click on that, 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 click on that. Just trying to see a pattern, you know? It looks like you've always been giving us the guidance, first quarter outlook. That's all this been giving us all the time. They didn't give us a full year one. Okay, the only thing I'm reading right now is probably just that. Okay, 0.42. That's the one before 0.88. So it did drop 50%, but it's a different year. So we can't calculate that 0.85, 82. This is a fourth quarter now, very similar to now, 0.94. That's going to be before this, 1.1. Yeah, 0.1 to 0.94. Okay, let's continue. And then 1.21. So you kind of want to see last time when it dropped, what happened to the stock price. You want to plot the graph on IG in the proper way. Now it's 1, so you can see on IG in a clear way. Now it's 0.99. Okay. So 0.99 and then 0.18, 0.21, 0.11, 0.94, 0.82, 85, 88, and now 0.42. So obviously this year looks really, really bad in terms of the guidance. Yeah, almost half of almost everything. So we want to see last time when he dropped the guidance, that's the stock price drop. That's the first part. And let's read it carefully. What does it say? February, return 54% of free cash flow through Share repurchase. Oh, they bought back their own shares. Revenue exceed free cash flow increasing 41. Free cash flow increased like that. So they bought back their own share recently. So the stock price should go up a little bit because they bought back their own share. But let's continue. Diluted EPS, downturn action for you structurally well equipped. Remain uncertain. We will maintain our full financial data. Okay, cool. So why do they decrease their EPS by half though? Hmm. So you kind of want to know the reason why? Because the revenue is fine. The revenue is 1.35. So it looks like revenue is fine. Maybe they bought back their own share. Hence it decreased by half. 1.7, 1.3 revenue. Let's see. 1.7 revenue. 1.6, 1.8, 1.9, 2, 9. Something happened. They kind of didn't say it. Maybe in the transcript. So this is where you kind of want to find out the reason why. If they say the reason, I think they do have to say the reason on the transcript. Let's see if we're able to find the reason in a really, really normal way. So we go on investor relation. So they say good day and stuff like that. They say all of that. We are nearing with market. We will see significant leverage result. Yeah. So any of your questions, they kind of name it in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna take some Chinese gross margin. 2005, we achieved free cash flow. You believe we continue to generate free cash flow more going forward. And then we go with this. So we believe we will hit. But if you look at the free cash flow, we are going to hit the target of 25 to 30%. Free cash flow apparently is quite important for this company. They keep mentioning it. Yeah, same thing with Amazon. When Amazon in 2000 when it comes out, stock price was going down big time, but the free cash flow and everything in the companies was going up nicely. Comment here. Okay, let's look at the stock price of this company right now. Semiconductor. On semiconductor. Okay. So obviously it cut half. So you want to know like where's the half going to? So let's look at the half EPS. Go on financial again. So you know what is the target of the half of the money is going to go. So 0.554, 5.2, and then 3.7. So it says it's going to cut half. That's only the quarter though. Probably going to go back to 2020, 21 kind of level. So if I'm going to crash all the way to, okay, almost there. With 2021 is just right there. It's almost there now. Yeah, it's almost half of the 2021 level because that's where the half comes from. Okay, so in this situation, because they're only giving us quarter to quarter guidance and the quarter actually came down, but the free cash flow is actually going up. So that's just a tricky part about this own semiconductor. Let's look at the seasonality real quick for this. Let's see if we can find it. Go equity clock. Let's go to on semiconductor. Probably not. Oh, we found it. Let's have a look. So it says that it was gonna go all the way up, still the same. February, March is where things get a little tricky. So that's what happened. January, February started to go up like that. But January, February didn't go up though. It's just come back down like that. It's kind of a new companies as well. This company has been there like that. Hmm. Yeah, we definitely need to start from the origin of the company, just kind of plot one by one, plot one by one, and then to see what's the reason this drop on 2023. If you go on here, financial, oh no, this, you go on the financial here, go on the financials. Let's see if it comes up. And then five, four, the drop starts on here. 2023 though. The EPS diluted 2.3, 4.2, 4.9, 322. Yeah. End of 2022. Let's have a look there real quick. End of 2022. Yep, just around there. You can see 2023 just there. So you can going keep going up until the EPS start to drop. You can see the EPS if I just draw for you, just so you can see. It's always been going up. 5, 4, 5, 4. This is the peak. And it started to go down since then, like that. So 3.6. Now this is going to be 2. 2 is going to go back to December time, which is the place where we are right now. So it's kind of already dropped to the place that we are right now. Yeah, 2.3, because I'm calculating half. Half of 2.3 is the December time. So you can come back to our price in December, which is where we were there as well. Okay. So that's just the tricky part about this. So let's use our strategy right now. So the first part on semiconductor, the sentiment, the PE ratio, is it high? Let's look at the PE of this guy on semiconductor historical PE ratio. The PE right now is 12. The high was 20. P was okay, not too high. So P was okay. Rhythm says supposed to come down. Guidance is also kind of coming down. Analysts, okay, let's look at market screener for this guy right now. If you plot it, because we didn't plot it, if you plot it step by step, you literally just get it just like that. If you plot it on the IG graph, you will get it just like that. Semiconductor. Because you kind of see the pattern real quick straight away. Because of time, we didn't really actually plot it. So let's go to news. So adjust on from 90 to 60, 70 to 60, 75 to 90. Oh, not this. All news. Yeah, this all 90 to 90, 60, 65, 70. So almost is cut half like that. 95 to 70, 70 to 90, just like that. Cut. So the news announced here, cooperating islands full year buyback shares. To company 1.35. Okay, let's see if there's any more. Outlook earnings snapshot. Forecast below estimate. This is the cheap software demand. Expect first quarter to be like that. Analyst to be 1.69. Forecast is still sluggish. Remain uncertain. Committed a long-term strategy. Reported this. Missing the estimate. Okay. Cool. So this is for on semiconductor, 10th of February. Let's see what happens to this stock price after 10th of February. So it came down really nicely as well. 10th of February, is it? January. Let me see. Oh, February will be there. Okay, they actually they went like that. Okay, it's just there. Since then, this company is kind of like that. If you draw the trend line, can we continue to short it? Let's have a look. Just trend line will be just right there. But we're almost reaching the target. This is the support line, which is the half of the PE will be there. Yeah, we have to plot the graphs kind of in a really, really nice way to kind of see what exactly is going to happen to this stock. Hmm, bit tricky. Okay, a bit tricky. We might come back on that. On semiconductor, please plot on IG, you know, the, the 12 quarters, I would say 20 quarters since the origin. So you can actually see what happened in a step-by-step kind of way when the guidance changed to see if they actually followed guidance. Okay, interesting. Let's look at see what else can you find. Flow, we find on. Okay, let's see. Digo. Let's see. Evelyn. Nice. 12. 512, you want to buy this hotel. Let's see. 4.66 minus 0.91. Hmm. You need to use full year to full year, so your calculation is wrong. 4.66, you have to minus the last time full year, okay? Not 0.91. 350 minus 95. You're using full year minus quarter. So your calculation is wrong. You have to use full year minus the last time full year. You're using the quarterly. You're minusing the quarterly. So you have to do what I do today. Find the past 12 quarters and do that. And you'll go so far. Sharaming, where is your guidance? Can't see it. Nice. Be back. That's a good be back. Powerful people. Um, February 10. Okay, let's look at this. This is nice. Okay, I think we done that. Corrected. So excited. I have all the quarters here. Q1 0.01. Okay, let's look at this quarter to quarter. Okay, full year. I kind of want a full year only. Is this quarter to quarter or full year? Okay, let's do it together. Amcor technology investor. Let me show you how to do it. Click quarterly result, and then let's click that, and then we want the outlook. Okay, they only give the first quarter. Full year capital expenditure. Okay, so you've been using the quarter to quarter unless otherwise noted. Okay, so I think I get you. So you just have to copy and paste that all the time. So net income was 0.01, 0.28, 0.42, 0.14. And where do I go now? Here, nice. 0.06, 0.06, 0.82, 0.37. So it's like all over the place. Would you agree? So is fourth quarter. Let's just look at the fourth quarter all the time. It's 0.01. Net sales is like that. So I'm going to highlight all of that. And then I'm going to go to fourth quarter again and highlight all of that and trying to compare. These two first. I like what you're doing. It's very nice, very beautiful. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. So sales drop, gross margin drop 0.01, 15 to 3 million. So the net income actually dropped as well. This is 0.06. I need one more fourth quarter. So this is what? Fourth quarter, third, second. So the years has been skipped, yeah? You skip the time. Let me do it. It looks like you skip it. Fourth quarter, fourth quarter, fourth quarter. Okay, so it's 0.42. This is a full year? Okay, this is just the first quarter. 0.42 outstanding per share. This one 0.01. Net income. Let's click on 3 million to 43 million, 0.1. The net income is negative 14 million. Other income and expenses, operating expenses, gross margin, revenue, earning per share 0.42. Are we looking at the same thing? This is different company, no? On, okay, it's the same. What company I'm looking for? Uncle, isn't it? Okay, let's get Uncle. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, let's click on that. And fourth quarter, let's get fourth quarter again, which is this. Let's look at fourth quarter again, which is just this. Let's just look at fourth quarter only. So let's see. There we go. So this is 0.03. Now it's 0.01. And before was 0.06. I would say it's not a big difference compared to last time. Look, last time 1.4 and year on year decreased 9%. This one net increase 1.3, 0.03, 0.06, 0.03. And then they start to pay dividend and stuff like that. And then now 1.25. And then 0.01. Yeah, it's not big difference. It's like 0.03 and then 0.01. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same difference as last time. Look, 0.06, 0.03, and 0.01. So if you plot the graph to see how the graph looks like, let's plot it right now. Let me show you how to plot it. February 5th, Uncle, KOR, plot the graph, plot the graph. February 5th. What year? Uh, 2024. It's here. This is it. That's all you need. You put a text here and you write it down from 0.03 to 0.01. So you expect the stock to come down, but it didn't. It came down a little bit, it went up. That's it. So today you wouldn't expect it to do the same because it's very similar. This is why it's important to write down and plot it like that. Today, 0.03 to 0.01, I think. Today is what? Let's see. Today's is 0. Yep. And then before was 0.06 to 0.03. You can see this is 0.03. Before was what? 0.06. It's probably there. Type exactly what actually went, you know, because last time you didn't do, today you wouldn't expect it to go through too much. Okay. Very, very simple, very, very clear. So because it didn't, it just means that this guidance is not very strong for this call. The investor just don't care about a guidance like that. Well done. Next one. So if you want to get to the next level, type it. You need to plot your graphs in. Let's do the next one. We've got Mario. Let's see what we got for this. Monday.com. Wow, there's a lot. Very nice, very nice. I love this. I love this. Okay, let's have a look. Let's pay a little bit more attention on this. Like auto tail. Let's see what is the number. 3% is too small, so we don't really care. Is it this? Okay, this 18% to sell. Okay, so we might sell it. I'm going to take your word for it. 5.5, 5.68 minus 6.97. No. Okay, 7.75. So it's a short, but I will use 5.58 minus the actual for last time, which is 7.17. Okay, so it's a short for this guy. Auto tail. Short because EPS dropped to 5.68, 5.68 from 7.17 in the year before. I would say actual. Okay, but you have to plot the graphs as well, yeah? Auto tail. So next one, really beautiful what you just did. Well done, Maria. You're doing so well. The last one we've got is Maria's on the apprenticeship. Let's have a look. 15.88 minus 12.89. Wow, you do another year. Well done, Maria. Absolutely understand. I'm so proud of you, Maria. You actually understand how to do it. Negative 53. So, yeah, it does looks like a buy for Humana INC. But it's just that 3 years is not enough. Sometimes we have more years, will be even nicer. Yeah. We have more years, it will be even nicer. Because last time is 9.98. Now it's 15. And then before was what? 27. Before was even bigger. So this increase or okay. Yeah, we just need a little bit more. Just plot the graph really carefully so we can actually see it nicely. New skin 13. Okay. It's going to be from 0.9 full year to here. Where's the calculation? Yeah, 0.9 minus 0.65. That's the year before as well. So it's 38%. Last time was a drop, 71%. Okay. So this is like a good buys as well. New skin. But we're looking for short. This is a buys as well. Palo, where's the date? We need the date. Okay, there. Negative 50. So we raise annual new forecast. The raise revenue forecast is 0.76 minus 1.56. But the revenue, total revenue in the range, raise a little bit, not a lot. Okay. Paulo Auto. Let's have a look. 222. Yep. Going up like big time because it raised the annual revenue forecast. Next generation quarter. Be nice to have the full year, but let's see, they only give us a quarter. Okay. So it's still increased, you can see. Like next generation revenue increased 35, now 33. It's still increased. 2019, 12, 14. Everything is still increased. The reason why the non-net income per share decreased, I personally think they use their money to do something. Yeah, they spend their money to like do something. It's just like just now we saw, just now there's a company who decreased half of their EPS, but they're actually using their money to buy back their share. Yeah. So it's also important to look at all three because they give you the percentage already. Nvidia was also like that. Nvidia was all has a percentage of increase as well. So we don't short companies as growth is actually still growing. They're still growing. The company is still growing. Artricure 0.57 minus 0.74. 57 is here. 74 is there. Good. And then before, mm, full year adjusted loss per share. And before was 1.14 is loss as well. And before was 1.7. So 1.7 losing, 1.14 losing, 1.74 losing, 1.57. So it's actually lose less because it's negative. So it's actually a good news for this company. Articure should go up. They actually lose less. They actually lose less money. Adjusted loss narrow. Revenue rise. Outlook issue. Survey. Revenue up. Survey. Full year expect to be revenue. Analysts expect to be 0.6. Loss. They lose actually less money. Let's have a look. Yep. Hence it's like that. Since when? 13, 12. You use 0.57 because it's a loss. They actually lose less money. It's a loss. So you have to put a negative just right at the front. And then minus minus again. It's a loss. They lose less money. Okay? So it's actually a good news for the company. 459, the revenue, everything is up. Yeah, they just lose less money. Okay. Well done, Maria. You're doing really well. Next step is just to plot now and to really find things that has never happened before. To take it to the next level, I think you already know how to find things. You just need to things that never happened before. Let's look at this. 0.73. Now, this is already happened. So you want the guidance. Okay? We want the guidance. Expect is 2.23. You are supposed to use 2.23, Joe. Use 2.23 minus the one before, 0.58. Okay. Let's go to the next. February, what is this? Farmers like buy but not enough, 11.3. Well done. Tian just need to go to the next level now. Because Jesse. Okay, I think we've done almost all of that. Harriet, let's look at Harriet. Really beautiful. Nice. Let's now if you did your homework, please put it number one so we can see it properly. Good. Let's have a look. Findy. Wow, Harry is very powerful. Findy Limited, let's have a look. And we've got 68 minus 80. So it's a sell. You're right. It's a sell for Findy Limited. Expect revenue now decrease compared to previous guidance for the year, revised for the year. Okay. Yep, you need a bit of more bad testing. You're right. Plot the graph. Findy Limited. Let's see how's the graph look like. It's like that. It's a new companies as well, just recently launched. I like that you have the link. Let's open the link. So good. Revised expected to now be expect compared to previous there. Okay. Findy Limited. Like, let's go to the official website to have a look. Limited investor. Click on that. Let's see if they have what we want. This is an Indian company. Let's see. Annual reports. Do they have what we want? Maybe it's this company is a bit too early. Yeah, it just started last year. So we're gonna ignore that because it's just started like, you know, last year. Well done though. Let's go to the next one. Takara. This is a Japanese company. We prefer the US company. Let's see the next one. Mercuria Holding. How big is this? Let's look. 70%. Okay. I like that you have a note there. Very, very good. But it's just a Japanese company. So this one is 26 minus 46. This is also Japanese company. Okay. RBC, let's look. Lower the target for 255. This is where analysts cut their target. So we can't really compare like that because this is cut by analyst. Mitsubishi, this is also Japanese company. Fluence Energy, 3.6. Mm, supposed to use new minus O, but it's okay. Divide by 3.1 and then divide by 3.1. Supposed to divide by 3.6. Okay? New minus O divided by O. Write that down. New minus O divided by O. This is a bit upside down, but it's good. I get you where you come from. Do we have this on the why did we put on the watch list, Florence? Florence Energy. Why did you put in a watch list? Florence Energy. 11 widen stop loss. So updates move in the headline. Were down pre-market overnight double. Let's see what's happening with this stock. Okay, it's kind of a new stock. Yeah, it's right at the bottom of the bottom already. Okay, it's kind of a new stock. Dubon Echo. Okay, doing really well. Just need a little bit more. Let me look at your Japanese one. This is sell 8.3 minus 28. Nice, 70%. Yeah, we just need to back test and plot the graph. If you can plot the graph, it will be so good. Hopefully, before our session on Thursday, you'll find some companies that you're looking at and plot the graphs so we know what happened. Nice. Let's go for real quick. So we just need a little bit more on that. So I think we did it last week. So let's look at this. This is a buy for Tyson. You use 1.9 minus 1.4. 1.9 is not sure where they come from though. Maybe here. Minus 1.4. Where's 1.4 from? Maybe here. Okay, you minus like that. Okay. When you get these numbers, you want to compare last time to see if this numbers is big or not. Okay, do what we do just now. Plot a little bit more graphs, plot a little bit more on that. You're doing so well. I mean, where is your homework? Please put it on. Bruno, I think we look at it. Humana, yeah, we look at it already. Well done. This is what, 218? Okay, this is just right now. Well done, Bruno. Okay, let me look at your homework real quick. Which is the first one is buy. I'm gonna skip buy. Second one is also buy. Growth 20%. But looks good though, this gene. I'm also gonna skip this buy. Humana short. I think we've done that just now, the other day. Let me look at the calculation. 16, 16, 16, 15.88. A little bit drop. A little bit drop. Yeah. Humana. See. A little bit drop. Not massively. What day? 11. Let's do the last one, Humana, real quick. I think I've done almost everyone. J. Let's look at J as well. Wow, beautiful J. Really beautiful stuff. Where should we start though? The top, no? J, we just need a little bit more. December. I need the right date because the date that I'm looking at right now, it looks like it's a long time ago. But you're doing so well. Okay, cool. So Humana, let's look at the last one, Humana, and see how it goes. I'm gonna go to market screen and type Humana straight away. And then go on Humana. And then go on news. So let's see. Transaction drop 257 to 256. Very similar report. Q fund question 2524. Some raise their guidance, some decrease. Healthcare forecast host adjusted report forecast lower than estimate. I think we just do this one. Provide full year guidance. I think we did a little bit just now. Humana guidance consolidated reflecting 8% growth. Okay, it's still growing. Yep, it's still growing. If it's not growing, then it's good. Expect Q1 to be 60 to 80%. It's still growing. Current outlook does not contemplate repurchase. Yeah. Forecasts anticipate greater than expected decline a little bit. Healthcare full year would decline. This is the expect. Okay. Below signaling a cost of government backed plan for older American would elevate it for the rest of the year. Remain elevated. Adjusted profit compared to analyst 16.71. A little bit drop, but not too much. Humana since when? Since 11th of February. So what is the thing that you did? Let's see. Oh, beautiful students call Bruno. Where is it? Let's look. Harriet. Who did it? Yeah, this one. So, yeah. So it's 3 to -2 straight away. Last time, 3 to negatives as well. Okay. Looks like it's always negative. So yeah, looks like it might have a turn and February. So let's do Humana real quick. You have to do it on the same things as well. Humana, so short. You have to plot 12 quarters. Okay? Do one by one. Well done. Okay? You have to plot one by one. Cool. I think that's it for now. Let's see. Yeah. Insurance Humana forecast. Let's get Humana PE ratio. Let's look at this Humana. Type Humana. Due to net income was 162623222 and 1. Oh, that's a drop. It should drop long time ago. Segment and KPI. Okay, membership's gonna drop a little bit. It says total revenue and what is this ratio? Let's look at the ratio of this guy. The PE ratio is 21, 48, 15, 23, 18, 16, 20, 22, 25, now 25. It's still at a little bit high zone. And really nice to buy will be 15, 18. 25 can still be quite high right now. Yeah. Anything else? Forward P, let's look at forward P. 29, very good. This website give you for 18, 18, 17. Okay, this is 2028. Okay. Forward P 29. Still be high. Okay. Awesome. Investor relation, estimate, ownership, industry, dividend, and modeling and filing. Okay, cool. Let's look at the estimate real quick. I think that's it for now. Maybe I'm gonna do Humana Investor. Just very quickly, just do Humana Investor. Go to quarterly result. I think we've done it already, but let's one more time. Click on this. Let's see if this is guidance. Okay, there's the guidance. That's where you get it from. Okay, you got it from 18. Last time was 9. And they show you the year before as well. It's 29, 4. Hmm. The GAAP. What is this? Diluted earning per share. I think this one. Diluted earning per share, GAAP. Okay. Projected reported approximately 16.25. Last time was 16.21. So it's a little drop. You have to this is maybe a little bit better. Non-GAAP report. Yeah. 16.21. A little drop. It's not like massive cumulative net tax. Let's read what they say. Report net loss, all of that. Publish remark, continue, all of that. Previous affirm. So affirm means it's the same. Affirm. Previous commentary of guidance to be in line with the result, anticipating approximately 15, approximately inclusive of increment. So it's very similar to last year. Um, we wanted to increase, but it was because it's very similar to last year, so might be okay. So let's click Humana. You have to play the fourth quarter. So just a little bit of short because okay, cool. That's it. So make sure you do the 12 quarters. At least today, all of you know how to do the 12 quarters right now. At least from today onwards, when you do me your homework, please plot all of the 12 quarters. Yeah. David was saying, thank you so much tonight. Very much slow, wasn't rushing, slow things that I'm not sure I appreciate it. I'm not sure I'm the only one who appreciate it. You're welcome. So we slow things down very, very much for everyone, which is well done. Okay. Well done. Cool. So I think everyone now, no matter who you are, you will be finally knowing how to plot the graphs. And please plot the graphs and always make assumption. Okay? Always make assumption. This is how to do homework. Always make assumption on step by step on how to do it. Okay? Always make assumption. When you are doing it, when the price drop, plot the graph and make an assumption. Okay, this looks like it's gonna go down. If I short, this looks like it's gonna go down. If I short at that moment in time, would I make money or not? Okay, that's how you do it. This was gonna go down. If I short at this moment in time, would I make money or not? You plot, 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 plot. You will go so far. And then when it comes to the new term, the new times, like new earning guidance, you just have to put text again on the IG platform, and you just continue. You just continue. You just continue. You already got the things that you've done before. So you kind of expect, oh wow, what's gonna happen? And then big money will just flow in like that. You want to start doing it now because in March later on, there's a lot of big money is gonna come in. There's probably your chance to go all in as we talk about. Yeah. Obviously on the weekly call, we're gonna tell you as well. But yeah, on the higher level training, I'm very, very excited for you as well. Cool. So let me look at the chat box right now. How do I do a chat box? So very helpful. You're welcome. I would choose to be here. It's worth it. You're welcome. Be back. Thank you so much. Suki saying Harriet, Beth, Savan, Harriet, Asam, Jana, very helpful call. Belas. Yeah, probably one of the most detailed call that we have, going to like eye opener very much. Thank you so much. Screen. Cool. What everyone? Hope you're doing incredibly well. Hopefully, everyone, please remember. If you don't practice right now, you will forget everything that you just learned. Please go and practice. Cool. Well done. We have who? We have Bev, Be Back, Chi Hang, Digo, Denise, Asem. That's how you do it. Please, everyone. The Excel sheet is on the week 4 training. Please put it all in, plot the graph, and put it in. Thank you. Speak to you soon. Bye bye. Have a nice day. How do we stop? How do we stop these? Have a nice day.